Hello, everybody, and welcome back.
Oh, baby! The community is swelling!
Aha! It's still together!
I'm taking first watch! Erland, kill Erland or save Erland? Oh, kill.
All right, everybody. In Season 2, Chapter 30, Flockbuster, our excitement over what we'd looted from the bandit stash was short-lived, because as soon as we packed up and turned to leave the cave, we heard some concerning noises coming from outside. Rustling branches were paired with animalistic noises of bleats, roars, and hisses, and for a brief moment we felt a pit start to form in our stomachs at the thought of a chimera creeping just around the corner. Luckily, Graven was able to suppress the righteous wrath rising within him long enough for Erland to discern that the sounds might be part of a ruse, and as we crept forward, we saw some familiar faces up on the ridge. After escaping from our earlier skirmish, the bandits had gathered whatever reinforcements they could muster on short notice and followed us here to the safe house. And with a black powder bomb warning shot, they impressed upon us their willingness to take a violent approach. Pretending to comply with their demands for surrender, Erland stalled to give the others time to heal and plan for their next moves. And when the time was right, Graven charged out, looking to catch their leader by surprise with a hold-person incantation. But our foes were ready to pounce at the first sign of trouble, and we didn't get the element of surprise that we were hoping for. Just like earlier on the bridge, our positioning played a big part in the difficulty of the fight. Stuck on the low ground with a pair of mangy lucratas that had been sicked upon us, the ranged attackers peppered us with spells and bolts from above, and we knew that if we couldn't close the gap, we would slowly be whittled down. A pair of imperfect fireballs from Graven didn't quite deliver a knockout blow, but they did push our enemies back a bit, and Erland used one of his septic powers to tree stride up into the fray. With the rest of his allies so far behind, it was a dicey spot to be in, but Orba used the blink spell to great effect, and Safira found the angle to have her healing spirit tend to wounds when it was needed most. Once we descended the ridge, we were able to swarm our opponents and we put them down in short order. There wasn't much to do to loot from the bodies, but it was certainly a relief that none of these bandits were able to escape this time, giving us reason to believe we'd bought ourselves a reprieve from all the fighting. A quick rest that followed had us feeling better and gave us time to identify our newly acquired magic items, and from there it was time to return to the path and further our progress toward the isthmus. Sometime later, a fork in the road forced us to make a choice, and we opted for the route that looked like it was headed to the Lanes, a series of small peaks and valleys where one of Emmett Nesbitt's contracts promised valuable rewards. During our walk, Safira felt her wild ordnance bow bristling with energy as it fed off of the untamed wilds around us, and she unlocked a deeper connection to the spirits that would let them come out to play more frequently. This was welcome news, especially because moments later we came upon humanoid statues that Orba believed were the result of petrification, a diagnosis confirmed by the feathers and fecal matter scattered around the forest floor. In part because we didn't want dangerous monstrosities popping out and nipping at our heels, and in part because it seemed like the right thing to do, we tracked the feathers to an area just off the path where several cockatrices had made their home near a watering hole in the woods. Knowing that the glands harvested from these creatures, if prepared correctly, could potentially cure the effects of flesh turning to stone, we set a trap and baited the birds out of their nest. And as we braced ourselves for a foul stampede, we wondered, how many cockatrices is too many cockatrices?
This many.
What were these travelers doing here when they were attacked and succumbed to the petrification?
Nothing.
And would Kuuzni's next blessing provide more inspiration than just moving Graven from last in the initiative order to last in the initiative order?
Oh, baby!
We find out
Them's
now
fighting words.
on Season 2, Chapter 31.
Every single one of those was an insult.
I'll have you in the end. I'll have you in the end.
Oh, God.
And I'll have you.
The ill-tempered cockatrice is known for its inclination toward infighting. A wayward ruffle, a perceived trespass, or just eye contact at the wrong time can send these lizard birds into a free-for-all frenzy of boisterousness. Conversely, when the pack is threatened by an outside source, all internal resentment is channeled outward.
Damn it.
A defense mechanism kicking into the highest possible gear, and one thought running through their simple minds: fight or die.
Oh, no.
If she could speak with these monstrosities, these are the words that Safira would hear over her shoulder, but instead it's just a rising tide of warbles, clucks, and squawks pouring through the narrow opening that leads to the watering hole and presumably their nest. Like the sounds of several mattresses being tossed from a second-story window, heavy feathered thuds come quickly and often as the cockatrices hit the forest floor after sliding helplessly through the oil on the ground, creating a pileup of panicked avian chaos that forces subsequent stampeding birds to flutter over the top of the pile to begin their chase. So, like, everybody will turn their monitors on.
Oh my god.
I'm allergic to cockatrices.
I thought that fucking sound was gonna go over the entire first 2 hours.
Yes, please.
Oh, there she is.
So, Safira stands here looking into where the entrance to the watering hole is. That bubble there is the area of effect of the, what is effectively the grease spell, but the oil of slipperiness that has been placed down there. A little bit further back, because remember, you guys let Safira kind of go up and set. So a little further back, sort of hiding in the trees here, is Orba, Graven, and Erland, each sort of hovering behind a tree here. And then as we pull back a little bit, so this is the woods that you guys are kind of in as you found the area. So you guys came through this little way here and came up to the watering hole.
Can I
And
tree
then-
stride super slowly so I'm like in a tree for 5 to 10 minutes?
I think it's pretty fast.
You need a blink, baby.
And then beyond the wall, looking inside, Safira sees this sort of mass of feathers and flapping, some of the trees moving as they're pushing through the branches, as a number of cockatrices
Oh my
all
god, look at them.
pour towards the exit.
They're so fucked
All
up.
kind of waddling with wings up, and immediately as some of the ones in the front start to slip, some of the ones in the back kind of get up over the top and start to move through. So, I need everybody to roll initiative for me.
Come on.
We got last time, oh god.
Oh.
Yeah, baby.
I'm not looking at it this time.
Oh my god. Terrible. Alright, 20 to 25.
Anthony.
That's me.
Is that a natural one?
Oh, that's bad too. Oh, TPK.
You guys. 20 to 25.
Nah, dog.
15 to 19.
Keep going.
Okay, Orba had a 17. Jesus Christ.
At least you can do something. Cast off slow.
10 to 14.
I got 11.
12 is the cock.
Ah, you bastards!
Goddamn.
No one has inspiration?
Not using it on
Nope.
this.
I used it.
Okay, 5 to 9.
5.
Graven at the end.
Graven, you have a +0, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You have plus your initiative?
Yes.
I
I'm not
really
dexterous, dude. I have other strengths, including
I'm
strength.
good at other things.
My wiseness and my strength.
All right, we got Orba, then the cockatrices, then Erland, Safira. Great.
That sucks.
Dead last again.
All right, so
Fucking many.
the cockatrices are going to start to pour through this opening here, and obviously any of the ones that don't kind of flutter over the top are going to make a saving throw, dexterity 13 saving throw, to see if they fall prone as they're sliding kind of through the slippery oil that's been spread on the forest floor here. So the first person to act, however, just as Safira's running in the opposite direction, kind of looking over her shoulder, and you see that cloud moving as kind of one big mass and ball of feathers, Orba's the first one to kind of peek out from behind her tree.
Get a
So
chance to get 2 shots off or no?
you did not. No, you shot and then ran. So yeah.
Idiot. I should have shot twice and then ran.
So there was one that got hit.
Yeah.
What? We'll say that's the one
Closest
in the
one.
front.
Yeah.
Did I roll for
I don't know if
that?
you rolled. Go ahead and roll for me now.
Okay.
He might have, but I didn't write it. So this is better.
11 piercing.
Great. 11 piercing.
How's it look?
Looks like it has an arrow sticking out of its butt.
Eyes.
Oh yeah, it was shot in the butt. Okay, Orba, you're the first one to act here, so you can see kind of through the trees here, that spot. You can see Safira kind of running in the opposite direction.
What's the distance between me and the archway?
That is straight shots about 120 feet.
Okay. And they're it's clear from the direction that all of these cockatrices are facing that they're going to be coming out of that tunnel.
As far as you can tell, yeah.
Okay.
You gotta stop that fucking. I thought you had chickens in the bathroom.
Oh my god. All right, I think Orba. I'm not
gonna be able to play if you
we
keep
wanted to go
playing.
fucking first.
Well, roll worse.
Oh fuck.
You can
Should've
hold
had you
something,
roll-
which is effectively
Yeah,
delaying your initiative.
No. Okay, actually, I'm gonna hold a first level ice knife for the oh no, like 60 feet.
What's your 120 foot?
Slow, but I don't wanna cast it on one
You don't have a
cockatrice.
damage spell that can go 120?
I have a.
You can
I mean, yeah, I
you
have
could pick a
cantrip.
spot and have the trigger be, if there's ever a time when multiple are in that spot.
Oh, I see. Okay, got it. Yeah, I'll do that. Sure, I'll hold slow for. Can I just see that area a little bit?
Like this area?
Yeah.
They're
So
coming
what's
like
a
between
40-foot cube?
I mean, pretty big. 40 feet?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, this is a sphere, but it's the same effectively.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, I guess I'll just go max distance once I see, can I name a number of creatures that I could see enter that area?
Sure, you just need to, if you specify a number too high and not that many,
Yeah.
if you're way too long. So,
Got it.
Yes, you can pick a number.
Let's say 3 cockatrices.
Okay, at least 3.
At least 3 cockatrices enter that area.
And so 120 is basically the exact edge of that. So
Cool.
you're going when 3 cockatrices enter,
Right in front of the
basically,
oil.
basically like this. I'm not going to do it because it's really big, but
Sure, that's fine.
Oh shit. That's...
yeah. So it's
Okay,
40.
great. So Orba's holding slow and she's staying in position.
Okie dokie. All right, let's swing over to the cockatrices.
I just start rolling.
All right. So immediately, they're pushing through this opening here. This is the first one that's going to come through here. Oh no, is this tree right there? Yeah. We're gonna.
Delete some of these.
Yep, we're gonna.
Oh, they don't fit
Get
through
in
the
build mode.
trees. Oh, they
Oh,
don't
they can't get
fit.
through. Easy. Combat just got easier.
poor little
Guys, not my spell slot.
Can you fly them over the trees?
Gonna get rid of some tree there just so they can get through there. There we go. All right. So first one comes through, and so it's immediately upon entering the area. So he's going to make a dexterity saving throw. 17. That one passes.
Great.
Great stuff.
That one passed? Fuck!
Yeah. So after kind of step, he starts to slip a little bit, and then he flaps his wings a little more there.
I can't not think they're a little cute though.
What's
You
that
know,
movement
look at
speed?
them.
40?
Can't.
Look at their spiny little bags.
Well, that's 30 from where he entered the oil.
Oh, I hate how
One
fast
gets
they
up to Safira there with another quick
Shit.
Oh shit.
Am I-
That's you right
after
there.
me? Oh my god, hello?
Okay, next one.
Oh, like that.
One,
So wait, it used a
two.
dash to get that far?
Yes, it did use a dash to get that far. Let's do both of these
45,
two
48.
here. Natural 1-on-1.
Yes.
14. Which is
Shit.
fantastic
Oh my
there.
God.
This one falls.
Which one fell first, and they don't have to get over it?
He does kind of, yeah. It's a little difficult terrain there,
Okay.
and then he's gonna dash from here. So
Oh no,
yeah, he isn't able to get as far.
I'm trying.
Okay. Another one's
I'm
gonna
gonna
move
knock
up 20 feet here, and then start to move around. He's gonna make a dexterity saving throw.
Who knows?
13. That passes.
God
I thought
damn
Okay,
it.
question now.
Yes.
Is all of this happening like kind of simultaneously? Because that was 3 cockatrices that just entered the area of the slow.
It is happening simultaneously. Yeah, it is. We're gonna say wait until you're definitely gonna get at least 3 here.
Okay.
You may get more. It really actually depends. Basically, any of these ones that make it all the way through are in your AOE. If they slip and fall in the grease, they're probably not. They don't reach the other end of it.
Okay.
So we'll see how many kind of fall.
Okay,
in
cool.
here.
We'll wait.
Okay, let's do another kind of 3 here. 2 are gonna kind of come up, and this one's gonna just go and then flitter over the top and the other way. But these 2 are both gonna try. Okay, 4 and 10. Those ones both.
There we go.
Get down.
Let's have it go in there.
So the ones that fly can't use a dash? What's going on with that?
No, they can. What do you mean?
Oh, that guy just flew over there and stopped there.
Yeah.
Oh, so flying is
He was back for he started.
Oh,
back,
I
right?
see.
He was like
so
he was
flying
back
is
here.
the same as walking for them. They just can't do it for a long period of time.
Yes, they can't fly. They can't like fly in the way that like a true bird can like fly around the trees. They kind of flutter, but they can.
Right, okay.
They give themselves kind of a nice quick like.
But
boost
it
of-
doesn't give them extra speed or anything.
No, not necessarily.
They can fly as
Less
much
than
as
a
snake
pigeon, more
can
than a
jump.
penguin.
And they couldn't fly straight up.
That makes sense.
Like they could flutter up a little bit.
Yeah, but they couldn't go 30 feet up.
No, you could not. They could not go 30 feet. Okay, a couple more there.
Oh my God.
These ones. So these ones. This one's
We're
gonna
gonna make
flutter kind of up here. And now they're starting to pile up to the point where they're gonna have to flutter over the top of them here. So this one's gonna go out 40 feet.
So much for our scrap.
This one's gonna land here on the other side of this here.
Ah, you beach.
7.
Hey.
Get down,
Falls
Sonny.
prone.
It's a little helpful.
There's so many.
Many of them.
And this.
We just want your glands, buddies. Just give us your glands.
Go.
And then
We're gonna get plenty of
up over the
plants.
top there.
Where
I
we're
think this
gonna
one's gonna
cut.
land in it anyway. Yeah, it is. That one's gonna land in it anyway. On
Look
the other
at
side. That one flaps up and gets to the other side and then immediately falls as it hits the ground.
Okay.
Okay.
This one had not moved yet. This one's gonna just fly over the top there with its dash.
So they all just move.
Oh my God, you're gonna cast slow ones. I guess
Up
that's
to
all.
6.
Yeah, as many as possible.
Okay, that one also needs to be save. 15. All right, Orba.
We gotta
Okay,
Ugh.
so up to 6.
Okie dokie.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see.
So it was. I mean, it was. So you pick them basically. Pretty much all of them are in this. So except for the one that's all the way up at Safira.
Shit.
I was about to ask, so that wouldn't have been, my cast wouldn't have been activated as that first one, because I wouldn't mind stopping that from getting within melee.
So I'm gonna let you decide.
Okay.
If you choose to get that one in the slow, I'm gonna say you had to cast it earlier, and
Okay.
therefore maybe only got 3 in the slow. You see what I mean?
Oh, got
because
it.
that was the first one to kind of burst through.
It's okay. Let it get one attack.
Okay,
And then you turn into a stone.
I guess
So-
yeah, you've got good AC. Okay, I'll do the max number. It's okay
Of
without
the-
the Safira one.
And do you want the ones furthest forward?
Yes.
Okay, great. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These 6 here, right
Okay,
here.
great.
Okay, what kind of save here?
You need to make a
Hard one.
Oh my God, Wisdom save.
Ooh, yeah, that's good.
These motherfuckers can't be
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Do you want one?
Yeah, one more d20 here. Okay, so I'm basically gonna go front and then back and then over to the right. So that's
Okay.
the order that we're gonna
A
go.
little far.
These are not good.
We like that.
What's your
15.
AC? 15. The last one saved.
Okay, and everybody else
So
failed.
this
Okay.
one saved, and all the others are slow.
Yeah.
So can you remind us what slow is?
Yeah. Go
Okay,
ahead.
gotcha, yeah. Alright, so the speed is halved, -2 penalty to AC and Dex saves.
Oh my god.
Can't use reactions. Oh wait, that doesn't
Well,
help you.
but
See,
it's
that's
still good.
okay.
On its turn, it can either use an action or a bonus action, but not both, regardless of its abilities.
So what was that? Bonus action?
It can either use an action or a bonus action, but not both.
Okay.
I don't know if that's gonna be relevant, but we'll see.
Reaction's big.
It can't make more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn.
Even if it has a multi-attack.
Run in the middle there, baby.
Great. All right.
That's your shit right there, right in the middle of
So
those
for up
guys.
to a minute.
Okay, that is the cockatrices all running forward.
They can't take reactions. You could run in, punch, and run out. Of the slow ones. Well, yeah, the other ones
Will
will
take us to Erland.
How far away am I from the one that's about to hit Safira, maybe?
55 feet.
Damn. That sucks.
So,
Okay.
as Erland peeks out from behind the tree, he sees a bunch of whoa! Whoa! Like slowed cockatrices all stampeding forward. Some of them mid-air.
Stuff of absolute nightmares. I am going to... How many feet would it take me to get within 20 feet of the one attacking Safira?
So 20 feet of that one would be here.
Okay.
And then that is 35 feet from where you are.
Okay. And then... How... Fuck. Okay, okay. I'm gonna move 35 feet forward and throw
Your last.
my last fucking dart
All right.
at that one that's in front of Safira.
Here we go.
16 to hit?
That will hit.
Yay!
My sweet dart!
It goes. It opens its beak and right through
5
its
piercing
gullet.
damage.
Okay. Piercing damage. Excellent.
Is that the
Okay.
one that I booped?
Yep.
Yep.
In the-
That one is
in the
16
bone?
damage now.
Just hit it. Just fucking shoot it.
And
think I should
then
try to shoot it for the
10 feet's not going to get me close to him, so I'm then going to use my
9,
remaining 10 feet to step back 10 feet.
Okay.
Sorry, Safira!
It's alright!
You saw the dart stick into the craw behind
How
you.
far away, 10 feet away, am I from the slow ones now?
After moving back 10 feet, you are now within like 45 feet of the closest slope.
Okay, so they can get to me on a dash maybe. And how far away am I from the guy that is no longer, that is not slowed?
This one next to Safira?
No, there was one who failed at the back.
yeah. 75
Okay,
feet
so
from
they
there.
can't attack me this round. Right? Yeah, no, because if their speed is halved, you said? Yeah, they can't attack
I
this
think
round.
you're good.
Great, that's my turn.
Alright, Safira.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of turn around like, oh fuck! And I want to try to do a disadvantage shot here at this guy that's right
may
on
do
me.
so.
And then I'm gonna
Plus 9 now? Plus 9, yeah.
Yes. Oh my god. 12 to hit.
12 will hit.
Oh my god. So
really
a 3 and above will get you to hit.
Okay. That is 7 piercing damage. It's already hurt, right?
already hurt,
Go ahead and roll Colossus. That's 11 total piercing damage.
11 piercing damage.
Yeah! One down.
Okay, then can I take my movement between my shots?
You
or-
can. Yep.
I'm gonna then run 35 feet. That's how much movement I have, right?
30, I
Yes,
think.
30. Yes, I've
To Erland, to
35. No.
Toward this.
Dirty 35.
Please. Great. Then I'm gonna turn around and try to hit this one. That's is that the top one there? The most sort of the closest one
This
is
one?
slowed.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna take a shot at that one.
I think you literally can't roll a natural 1.
As in, a natural one will miss, but anything else will
Yes.
hit because it's a.
I
It's AC.
cannot.
It's I.
With all of
because you said it. Leave.
Safira heel turns and in the dirt, like slips in the dirt, fires the arrow. And this cockatrice moving
Get
slowly,
fucked.
it sees the arrow coming and doesn't even move to dodge it. And some of its feathers, as the arrow goes by, just
Get out of your
ruffle
system.
on the way.
Get it out of your system.
Oh.
That's gonna make me lose all right. Okay, cool. Well, I quit.
All
So goodbye.
right.
That's it for me.
Who's next?
God damn.
Hey,
Graven.
All right,
Can't
go.
believe that
can't.
just fucking happened.
can I How far is this one from me? The closest
The
one?
closest one is
got
70 feet.
So 30 plus. Oh yeah, that'll get me in 70 feet. You said?
Yep.
All right, I'll pop out 10 feet.
Okay.
And so if it's within 60, I'll try to toll the dead on it.
It is,
Which
yep.
is a wisdom saving throw.
No disadvantage to that from slow.
No, just Dex.
9.
That will fail.
Great,
He'll
great.
take 2d8
He's not
because he's
injured,
not
yep.
injured yet.
What?
He's gonna be so injured now.
That was fucking
doesn't
bad.
Technically still hits it. It's just a natural one.
9 necrotic damage.
Great.
So which one did you just hit? I was still.
The front one.
Still yelling at her.
Foremost one, yeah.
Okay.
And then so I'm 60 feet away now. We need to spread out, I think. Spread out. If I look in the easterly direction, is that kind of a dead end over there to the east?
No. There's like
No.
a hill up there. Yeah.
You can kind of climb up
You
there.
can go up here. This isn't really a climb. It's just a slope.
Yeah, I'm gonna back off, kind of just back into the trees where I was.
Okay. So that was 20 feet of movement to get
Yeah.
back to where you were.
And 70 feet away. Yeah, I'm gonna hang tight there for now.
Okay. We've got
Line up with
Orba.
Orba. All right. How? There's a cluster over there that's slowed, correct?
Which is quite a few.
How far is that? Let's say that center one. Just next to the bush.
Sure. This one.
That center
This
guy.
one
Yeah.
here.
How
Yep.
far is that from me?
That is
Probably 90.
about 100 feet.
Okay. They're all gonna be moving forward. You said spread out. Can I get any more southeast
South.
or favoring
there's,
southeast?
like this is all pretty thick bushes.
Okay,
here,
so I wouldn't get like good vision.
Yeah, it would be a little hard to see out here from there. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Can I move dead south, kind of just up to the left of Graven?
Like here.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's 10 feet there to get kind of behind the next. You guys are both kind of looking through this little.
Oh my god.
Okay. Again, I'm gonna hold an action. So tell me if this verbiage is okay with you. I'm gonna hold a level 2 ice knife,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hold it for max distance, 60 feet, for a cockatrice that's kind of in the middle of the group. Can I do that?
Sure. Are you trying to hold it like until it will affect more than one target? Is that what you're kind of going for?
I'm trying to not sacrifice my position, because it's 60 feet distance, and I don't think I can even get that if I moved max distance. Yeah, so I need to get them closer to me. Or would you prefer I just pick a target and say?
No, you don't have to pick a target. Or I mean, are you saying I'm holding it until there's 3 cockatrices within the area of effect of ice knife? Like, what are you trying?
I guess, yeah. With
Yeah, because just they're holding it for one in the middle is just vague. I just don't know like what that necessarily equates to.
Okay, well, I'll hold it for a single cockatrice and just hope that there's shit around it. I just don't want to lose the spell slot if
So
there's.
the first one that comes into range.
Sure. Fuck. I don't know how to fucking phrase this.
I mean, I gotta know what you're going for. You just need to be specific. I mean, I know you're trying to hit more than one target with it, but
Right. Because they're like moving kind of at the same time, but also kind of not.
yeah. I mean, do you want? They need to kind of land. Do you want it to be the first time like 2 of them are close enough to affect it, or?
Sure, let's just do that.
Okay, at least 2 of
At
them
least
land.
2 are close enough
sort
to
of,
affect it.
Okay, great.
Okay. Thank you for.
So after, so we'll say this: after they all kind of move, you can assess and be like,
Okay.
I'll
Thank you.
Yes, as long as it's within the area.
And I said level 2, right?
Yes, you did.
All right.
All right. That takes us to the cockatrices. So very slowly, we'll do all the slowed ones first. I think I can do this.
Slipped ones have to.
Yep.
Oh, sweet.
The slipped ones have to try to slip again, right? They have to.
They have
Save.
to
I
keep
believe
making
they have
that
to
dex
do it.
save until they get out of it.
I believe we might have. Let me bring that.
I think they have to keep making that dex save.
Well, you don't have to make a dex save if you start your turn and you're already prone, because that would be.
Oh, that's true.
What if they get up and move?
No, pretty sure that enters the area or ends its turn there.
Yes.
Yeah, so they
Or
can walk
fall.
out of it just fine.
once they get up, yeah, if they can get out of the area of effect of it. Okay, all of these slowed cockatrices moving forward. A little flutter step here. So half flying movement is 20. Another half flying movement is another.
Oh, they
20.
don't quite.
I think that one is within 5.
Oh.
But Orba, this is
Hey.
60 feet.
Your
Will hit
moment.
all of these. Here.
All of those will be affected by ice knife.
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, if you shoot at this one,
Yes.
all of these are within 5 feet.
I am shooting at that
You
one.
may go ahead.
Will others not come in there as well?
What do you mean?
Will other?
I don't think the other ones are. Well, we're saying.
Oh, I see.
In the interest of her held action, we're sort of breaking these up a little bit. So the first ones to
That's
kind of move are these.
And they have a -2 to their AC.
To their AC.
Oh, that's a 22
That'll
to hit. Okay. All right. So that guy takes 1d10. I'm looking at the wrong card. 1d10 of piercing. Ah, that's just 2.
2. Okay.
But then.
Oh my god.
Explosions of ice in all directions, tearing through. One of them kind of flaps its wings, and a piece of ice punctures the wing and kind of punches a little hole through it.
Okay, so they're all gotta make a dex saving throw with a -2 penalty.
-2 penalty. Okay. It's what, 4 of them? Yeah, 4 of them.
They're gonna take 3d6.
2 natural ones out of that group.
I thought he was gonna fuck me
No,
so
2
bad.
natural ones, and then a 5, and then a 17.
Okay,
And the last one was 17, so I'll say the one at the back is the one that's saved.
Okay, great. So he
This
takes
one's
no
saved.
damage.
He takes no damage, okay.
And all the others take 3d6 cold.
Oh, baby, come on. Damn.
6 damage.
6 damage, okay.
Something.
It's something.
So this one goes up to 8.
6 Oh!
This
That's
one goes up.
dookie.
I don't like those tiny dice. They don't move around enough. They just kind of.
All right, so explosions of ice.
God.
It's making this kind of cloud of dust and panic there as the slowed cockatrices move through. Now I'm gonna let's do all the prone ones here. So they're all gonna get up here. You get up. You get up.
Yeah, have you
How many
thought
is
about
this?
what would happen
3.
if they did not?
Oh, I'm on the ground now. This is nice.
4.
They like it in the oil of slipperiness.
And
Nice humidity.
5. Okay, so 5 there.
Having shedding issues.
Select
You don't want them to
all
have
these. Great. So they all took half movement there. Oops, let's get out of there. Half movement there to get up. And we haven't done this guy yet, but we're going to do these first. So they've used 20 feet. So this is the rest of their.
Oh my god.
This is the rest of their first move.
Stop! Look at them all move together!
And then another.
What sound do they make?
Oh my god.
0 attack. Fireball. Press fireball
I
right there.
don't have it.
Fireball right there.
Okay, this one who was not
Never
slowed.
identify, so we gotta.
40 feet to there.
Oh my god.
One of these fucking flame fluids.
There. Okay, and was there any left
No.
here? Is that all of them? That might have been all of them.
After the first 3.
Okay, great.
There's like
First 3
10
rounds.
right
All right,
there.
they all had to dash there, so no attacks yet on this turn.
All right, after cockatrice Erland.
Okay. Descending upon you, this flock.
No.
That's neat. That's a neat thing that's happening right there. Stop!
Don't stop. It's so funny.
Trying to knock me off my game. Are we done? Good. Okay, the one that's right in front of me is getting a nunchaku.
Go ahead.
That is a 17 to hit.
We'll hit.
Oh.
That is 6 bludgeoning damage.
We could do better.
We're gonna do more.
Do better.
That is a 17 to hit.
We'll hit.
That is, fuck me, 5 bludgeoning damage. We're using flurry of blows. Flurry of blows. Oh shit! Kicking it away.
You can see its beak. Every time it opens, you see this like kind of grayish
Hate it.
kind of fluids on the inside of its mouth.
Natural 20.
Oh!
All right.
Come on, come
So-
on, come on. Here we go.
Um,
So
7 bludgeoning damage.
More bludgeoning, excellent.
And it has to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Please and thank you.
19.
That passes.
Fuck.
What a bitch. And last one. Fuck. 10 to hit?
That will miss.
We got an 11 AC.
Right.
Same as me.
Okay, so.
Could be 10.
Okay.
Oh, that's
So that was my bonus action, and now I have one of these things
no,
looking
it's
at
fine.
Tie
It's
hits
fine. I'm
with
gonna
AC.
try to.
how do I prevent this from hurting me further?
Nice, man.
There's an action, this is a bonus action. This is a free action that's compelling.
Compelling television.
What's going on over there?
Yeah,
Talk it out.
yeah. Say something.
Okay, I have new Breather Plus where I can just, as a free action, use it and potentially get Bullbark to increase by +3. So my
it.
AC would be 19.
Do it.
That'd be fantastic
Do
for
it.
you.
It would maybe put me very close to sepsis, though. It's a free action. I'm gonna do it. Constitution saving throw.
Feeling
Please,
your
please,
connection
please,
to
please,
the earth.
Please, please, please. I fail.
Why did you start to say?
I don't know why he started to say
I
that.
passed
Such
the
an
test of
obvious fail.
failing.
He holds it to-
Okay.
So you have to roll for
sepsis
sepsis?
now?
No. If I use Bullbark, I'm gonna have to roll
Jesus.
sepsis.
Okay.
All right.
I
I
thought-
thought you got a free Bullbark or something.
No, it's just my Bullbark is now
It
19.
increases the effectiveness of all his others.
Fuck.
Told you that.
Fuck. Here we go. That's my turn.
All right. Safira's up.
Okay. Okay. Crap! I'm just gonna shoot at the one that
You
Erland was
can.
just-
So that one can't take. This one can't take reactions. So
shit.
you can back up and then attack not
Oh,
with
good.
disadvantage.
Then I'm gonna do that.
Great. Back up 10 feet there.
I'm gonna take the rest of my movement after this, but let me just go ahead and fire off at the guy that's in front of Erland.
Great.
here.
As soon as you step back, you sort of brace yourself for the potential attack of opportunity, but it is like 3 feet away as it tries to bite you. No!
That must be
was
so
it?
frustrating. That was a natural 20.
That
Yeah, shit.
You're gonna roast
Oh,
this guy.
come on.
Yeah, not as much as you think. Oh, you double every dice roll, now, right?
Every die roll,
8
including
piercing
claws.
damage.
Oh,
14 piercing damage.
And
so
just as Erland's putting up his guard there's one giant beak comes through and then
I love that.
There
Okay.
we go.
All right. Now I'm gonna take my second shot at this guy here, and then I'm gonna take the rest of my movement.
you may do so.
There's about to be a bunch of
AC.
cockatrices surrounding.
Ooh.
It's
13 to
It's gonna
hit.
hit.
That will hit. Yep.
It's 11 we said?
I think so.
Oh, it's -2 also because it's
Oh,
slow.
so not. Well, I mean, yes.
If it's slowed,
so that
she
hit, that
literally
hit,
has to
right,
roll a natural.
That's 7 piercing damage, and that's all I can do.
Right. Excellent.
I want to take the rest of my 20 feet away.
You may do so.
Oh my god, there's gonna be so many. Oh my god. Harvest some glands already, guys. Because
Okay, that takes us to
boy
Graven.
Erland's about to be
Is that
Graven had ducked
How
behind the
that
tree,
fast?
and he kind of gathers himself,
Like, doesn't
and then
it
when he
happen
turns
kinda
and looks
slowly?
out again, there's all these cockatrices like slowly
I guess
stampeding
Matt said
out.
it takes. How many rounds does it take to turn to stone?
I don't
2.
think You know that?
Oh, sorry.
Excuse you. That one's within 60.
Better off than two.
How many others are within 60? Or a bunch of them?
All of these ones, as soon as you get to these 3, so anything but those 3 are all within 60.
Well, I'll go for the front one.
Okay.
God, Toll the Dead.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Natural 20.
Oh, BP.
That is
Yeah.
the worst.
It's a sorry.
That'll save.
Yeah.
Just as Graven sticks out his finger, the cockatrice looks right at you.
God. I am going to. I'm gonna poke out kind of the northwest, standing behind this bush, kind of, to try to maybe draw them.
There's 10 feet to get behind this
Yeah,
bush.
so they
here.
can see me over there.
As
right?
soon as you come out from behind the tree, like the bush is covering a decent amount, but
Yeah.
like you're looking over the top of it. So yeah,
Yeah.
they can see you moving.
I'll stay there.
Okay, great. So
Yeah.
Graven's just sort of peeking over the top of that shrub there.
Yep.
All right, Orba, you're up.
All right, I think I'm gonna do another ice knife. So can you
Okay.
show me 60 feet one more time?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Yeah, these 3 are all within 60 feet. You can poke out and get further, but
Is there any cluster of the non-slowed targets also? Like, if I'm trying to prioritize them as a
Sure.
higher threat?
So you can't get all of them, but like this one, if you target this one, it would also affect these 2, I think. If you targeted this one, it would affect these 3. Oh, that one actually might be even further.
I think I need
10,
to...
yeah, that's 10, yeah.
Okay, I think I need to target the slowed.
Yeah, there's no batch of the non-slowed that gets you more than 2 targets.
Okay,
Nice,
let's... Okay, and I can hit possibly 4 with the
6
slowed
damage
ones.
one.
If you were to target this one, that would affect 4.
Oh,
yeah.
sick.
This slowed one.
Oh, okay.
Or this one would affect 3, or this one would affect 3.
Let's go for affecting 4.
Max
I
targets,
think.
great.
Yeah.
So this is the one you're targeting here.
Yeah, so I'm just doing a level 1.
Okay.
Sorry.
Just level 1.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Heat.
not slowed, so it doesn't have the AC minus. Oh no, that one is
No.
slow. That one is slow.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay. Alright. Another 22 to hit.
And that will hit.
Okay. I will use
That's
this.
this one.
7 piercing on that one.
Mm.
Oh, I only used 2.
Oh, I just realized they get to try to break the slow at the end of their turn, right?
That's not on the card, but it does say see page 277.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they get to roll.
Damn.
So
Oh, shit,
before
I'm
we
sorry.
do, no, it's okay. Wisdom saving throw at the end of each of the turns. Okay, so there's
lame
5
ass.
there. I'm not going to do the one that we already sort of did because that will just let it lie. I mean, he'll roll, but we're not going to
So this was
recant
for their
that
past
attack.
turn, right? So you're rolling right now for the
Yes,
past
for the
turn.
past
Okay.
turn. So there's 5 of them here. So we'll do 5 rolls.
Sorry, dude.
Fail, pass, or sorry, what's your save?
15.
15. Fail, pass, fail. So
Fuck.
fail, pass. This
Damn.
one's no longer slowed.
Oh, sorry.
And this one's no longer slowed. But the other 3 still are slowed. Okay, great. Go ahead.
Okay.
So you hit that one for 7 piercing damage that was in the middle, and now you're rolling for the
Yeah.
ice explosion. Great.
Well, do they have to do the dex saves?
Well,
be
she
affected?
rolls it anyway.
Is that 2 1s?
You're welcome.
But they're still rolling, right?
Yep.
Okay. So
Please
4
roll
of
some
them.
dexterity saving throws.
Sorry.
The good news is I think all these are gonna fail. You said 14 was the highest.
Yeah, they all fail.
Okay, great. So
They each take 2.
I'll take
Get your fucking dice away from me. Never again.
2.
Never.
If I survive a cold Lightwalker fight and die to a bunch of
2.
chickens,
I can't
That'll be
believe
the
that.
funniest.
Why'd you do that?
2.
Sorry.
And this time, almost just instinctively, all the wings go up just to protect their heads.
Sorry.
Okay.
All right, you have movement. So that's it.
It's not really my fault, is it?
I think I'm just gonna try to hold my position.
Okay.
All right, it's the fucking thing.
All right. Let's do these slowed cockatrices first.
Erland pulling on his gloves.
What?
Does that affect their movement, or is that a different spell?
That
It's
doesn't.
definitely gonna make it there. Actually, let's do the slow ones last because those may not make it.
Foil
Should have brought my fingerless gloves.
Oh my god.
foil those flanks, yo.
Is that already 3?
Yep. Is this within 40? It is.
God, Erland.
He's gonna be fine. He's gonna have like 20 AC.
I don't think these ones are gonna make it. No, they're not. Okay, so
Oh,
let's
okay.
do the ones that can reach Erland
Look at that
first
little
without.
pile of chickens that's
without-
on
So how many are around me right now?
There are 5.
Oh, 5. Plus 2 AC, baby.
Plus 2 to my AC.
Go ahead and read the flight. It's the
Hey.
first
So
time.
first time this has ever come in, Orba very generously gave me these foiling mitts.
Don't fail the flank.
Flailing.
Foil the flank, please.
Gain a +1 bonus to your AC for each hostile creature within 5 feet of you after the first 3. The effects of the flank foiling mitts are not applied if you're incapacitated.
Yeah.
So as we demonstrated, they are not like.
So currently Erland has a
Restrained
+2 to his AC just
So my
from being
AC
surrounded
is
by
now
a
plus.
bunch of.
My AC is now 18, which
All
means
right.
that with Bullbark it's 21.
Here's 5 attacks. Is there any effect on their attack roll when they're slowed? No, right?
No.
No. They just can't use multiple attacks.
Correct.
I don't think they have multiple attacks.
Or
Yes.
bonus action.
Yes. Okay, so 5 rolls here. 13 to hit.
Misses.
16 to hit.
Misses.
8 to hit.
Misses.
18 to hit.
Oh.
Bullbark.
Okay.
Damn it.
Go ahead and do your thing before.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm over.
Oh yes, then do that
Yeah.
before the other one resolves.
The Bulldog goes
Does
away,
Bulwark
right?
last a turn? Until
Bulwark?
Lasts until
the starting next turn?
No. My new Bulwark shield lasts until the end of the attacking creature's turn.
yeah. So that's just if they have a multi-attack. It does all of their multi-attacks. So it's not quite as loud as shield.
Good as shield.
Yeah.
What's the last one?
All right, let's see what you got, boys.
So if I remember correctly here, I roll 2 of these Where's the D12? Doing 12s, I roll 2 of these D12s.
Pick a negative
which one.
affliction to choose as the
4!
sepsis
Always,
course.
always roll 4. 4 or 8.
So as soon as he puts up his arm, the bulwark forms. You block the attack as the creature tries to bite your arm. You push it back, but then you just feel that sepsis coursing through you.
Shit. What size are these creatures?
Medium. Oh no, small actually.
Are we sure?
Yes.
Fuck.
They are size small.
Uh-oh.
Can't choose that.
Okay, 8 is I gain advantage on wisdom
Target
saving
smalls.
throws. Oh god, this is bad, guys. You gain advantage on wisdom saving throws, and the downside is you lose your dark vision and have disadvantage on sight-based perception checks. All that's fine, but you cannot target creatures size small or smaller.
So you literally.
Well, you're not picking that.
I'm obviously not picking
What's the
that.
other
Okay, what's the other one?
Another one is you gain advantage on intelligence saving throws, and it's osteoporosis. Whenever I take damage of a physical type, you take 1 additional damage. In addition, every time you hit an enemy with an arm strike, you take 1 bludgeoning damage.
So it like, makes your bones kind of brittle.
God.
Every time you get hit, it's an extra little bit of
Why'd you
impact.
roll those?
Every time.
So
Every time you hit.
well, you're using your nunchaku. You'll be
Not
his-
for all my extra
Not for
ones.
flurry of blows. Yeah. Okay.
I'm taking osteoporosis.
The final attack was 16.
That misses. Thank you for the flank flailing gloves. Otherwise, 2 more of those would have hit me.
Okay, so that was all those ones.
Not great.
That's bad.
It's not
Not
good.
good.
I took no damage.
Yes, you did not take any damage. The slowed creatures are going to move. They're 20.
Well, they
And then
literally
they're
can't
going
get-
to dash another 20. And then these ones are all not. These ones are going to. Jesus. So 40-ish feet there.
You don't have any AoEs?
40 feet there.
I have
A
no
single.
And then they kind of start to
shit.
come through the
Yeah.
trees here.
I'll kind of, I'll try to keep her hidden.
A couple of the ones that were kind of running towards Safira and Erland, you can see as soon as Graven comes out of the bushes, you see like, and then some of them start to charge you in that direction.
Okay.
So that was dashes. So the ones that could attack have already attacked. All right, let's do it, Erland.
Oh my god.
I'm Safira, where are you at?
I'm like 30 feet behind
Just a
you.
little bit further back. She's 30 feet back.
Okay. Fuck, I don't know if this is gonna fuck you guys over. How many, No, yeah, I need to take a
Stay alive,
second to...
osteoporosis boy.
Huh?
How about you stay alive, osteoporosis boy?
Okay, if that's my priority, then I'm going to use an action to take a charcoal and collie pellet.
Hey, look at that.
Last one. Rest in peace,
You
Chuck.
feel those effects
Oh,
slipping away.
say
As the
chocolate?
charcoal and collie suppresses
Chocolate and curry. Chocolate and
well,
curry.
It's chocolate and curry.
Oh God!
Who switched
This
it?
does nothing.
Graven's like,
Alright, I'm down to 1. And I am going to use... actually, question for you, Honorable DM.
yeah.
Does Breathe Earth still continue if I use charcoal and collie?
Yes, it's a duration.
You healed yourself of your benefits.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So that is... Does that end at the end of my... The end... When does it end? It lasts 5 rounds.
When
The
does
end of my turn or like end of the round?
The end of one.
The end of your 5th turn.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Yeah, your rounds are based on your position in the order. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, and is the first round the round I use it?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yep.
So I have used it. This is the second turn.
Yep.
Great.
After Erland's turn, you need to do the slow check again.
Yes.
Wait, you can do that.
And I am going to... Actually, you should probably... No, it's not going to matter. I'm going to use a key point to use as a bonus action Step of the Wind to disengage from all that shit and run 45 feet the fuck away.
Okay. Which way would you like to go?
Straight back towards my good friend Safira. 45 feet to sort of
Oh, you're so speedy.
take it, take the charcoal and collie, and sort of recenter myself here.
And as you're sort of running, the speed kind of tricks them. A lot of beaks. You can hear them snapping behind you as you run. Excellent.
And that's my turn.
Okay, let's do the 3 slowed targets here real quick.
It's a Laenor's turn, but it has to happen.
Okay, 15's the save?
Yeah.
All 3 failed.
Great.
There. Highest was 13.
Booyah.
So they remain slowed. Okay, that takes us to Safira.
Okay.
Fire!
Yeah.
So you can see them, both the ones that were surrounding Erland and the ones like crawling through the trees, kind of flapping over the top of these bushes here that are trying to get to Graven and Orba.
Okay. Seeing that they're trying to get to Graven and Orba, at the risk of this potentially being a bad decision, I'm going to run an additional.
Say that.
I want to run an additional like 20 feet back or so. So I'm like sort
Like
of
this way back?
Yeah.
Right.
And then I want to take a shot at who's closest to Orba right now? Or
That one that has 2 damage there, yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
Great.
shoot with that guy. I was thinking about whether or not I wanted to use my animus, but I can't decide. 13 to hit.
That will hit.
God, these rolls have been. Oh my god. That's 6 piercing damage, and it's already
It is
damaged.
hurt.
That's 8 total piercing damage.
Great. And you
Okay,
have
I'm
another
gonna
attack.
take a shot at it again.
Same
with the
one.
same guy. 24. It definitely is. 24.
Safira.
Oh, God, Jesus fucking Christ. 5 piercing damage.
Okey-dokey.
Orba's like, good.
I don't know if
You have a little bit of movement left. Use 20 feet of movement.
Yeah, I'll fall back, I guess, a little bit further because I can still hit these guys.
Yep,
so
sure.
yeah, I'll use the rest of my movement to fall back.
All right, sort of looking down that little lane there at the mass of cockatrices. All right, that takes us to Graven.
Watching that one get a couple of arrows in it, I will try to total hit on it. Stupid chicken.
6.
That will fail. It will take 2d12. Oh! 22 necrotic damage.
Ding dong.
Wow. Really dung his dong. Dung.
Dong? His dong?
Yes, I dung his dang.
Of course.
That one's already in melee of me there,
Yes,
right?
yep.
Is there any? Can I even shift a little southwest and keep him there?
As soon as you move a little
Into
bit,
the- yeah,
you're incurring
okay.
an attack of opportunity.
All
You
right.
can circle around him, but you can't go.
No, I don't want to circle that way.
Oh,
I was trying to see if I could circle, but no, the bush. I jump into the bush. That's not good. All right, yeah. If I'm banging my shield and
Okay.
trying to hold him there.
All right, Orba.
Okay.
Been freed of the attack of opportunity there.
That's very kind of you. If I were to ice knife, what do we got here?
I mean, any of, like you can definitely
That's
get
16.
3.
That 16 one does like. Yeah, I guess it does at least.
I can't get those outer guys.
What do you mean outer?
Well, there's no, sorry.
Like
That 16 damage guy has 2 on either side of him.
Yeah,
I can't get all 5.
those other ones are more than 5 feet, I think. Yeah, has to be within 5 feet. Yeah. So pretty much a bunch of options for 3.
Okay.
The ones that already have damage.
Can I also see how big a 15-foot cube is
Sure.
on those guys?
I mean, that can get everybody.
No, not fireball.
Except for the one. No, even that one. I mean, yeah, that can get literally all of them.
I like that.
Okay.
What do we got?
And-
And does that even get the one? It looks like it gets his wing in the bushes over there.
Yes, I think it does. It's like
It would have to. This one would have to hold your phones. This one would have to be originating from me. So,
oh,
is there a?
What?
Yeah, shut up. Is there a place that I can stand?
is it a cone, not a
No, it
AoE?
is. It is Thunderwave.
Oh.
So, a 15-foot cube originating from myself.
Oh, got
So
it.
directly in
A
front
forward.
of me.
You've got it.
So,
That pushes them back.
if they fail. So forget about that guy that's near Graven. Those 2
Okay.
guys near Graven. Is there a way I can get all of those dudes?
If you were to stand here,
Yeah.
and then it's a 15-foot cube, you said?
From me, yeah, going
Yeah.
forward.
Let's do it this way. So 15. Yeah, I mean that would
There we
get
go.
this whole group.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because it would be like
Okay.
it's like this.
Yeah, do I have movement to
Or
get there?
she could get to the.
Yeah.
What if she was just west of those mushrooms there?
Just west of the mushroom.
That's
like
close
this?
to that cock.
Those
Yeah.
myconids? Like here?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess that's close to the cockatrice, but. Sorry.
You could do that. That would still get the 15-foot cube. You don't have to go all the way. Like
I don't want to be within melee range of that cockatrice.
okay, then I think because if you're trying not to get within 5 feet of him, you're gonna need to run around like to over here, like up here
Okay.
and then over.
As long as I can use full movement.
25 feet of movement. Yep.
Okay.
And
And,
then-
Orba.
And then that will hit. Yeah. All this whole batch. All what is that? 5 of them? Yeah, 5 of them.
Orba is going to cast Thunderwave at a level 3.
Whoa! Don't take my dice. You won't use my
Yes,
dice.
you see her like come up and just slam her palms together and all the
Yes.
electricity
Yeah.
just starts to and goes crazy. So give me a Constitution save.
There we go.
Oh.
All right, we'll go from the closest to you around.
Constitute?
One of them is slow.
I don't think slow affects Constitution.
It doesn't matter.
I think all these are gonna fail but one here. 7,
Fails.
13,
Fails.
3,
Fails.
18,
That saves.
9. So the slowed one, this one here is the one that's saved. Oh no, this one here. Sorry, I lied.
Okay.
Between the slow and the last one.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So he still takes.
This guy is like nice evaded. That was his.
What are they taking? What's
so-
the damage?
They take 4d8. Half
48.
half for the one that's saved and isn't pushed backward.
Okay.
Everybody else is also pushed back 10 feet.
Okay.
All right, so 4d8.
Come on.
More than 4.
Two ones, and then a 5 and a 6. So
Okay.
12, 13.
13.
13 thunder damage.
Okay, and then 6 for. Let's do the one
So
that did
that
half
puts a few of
first.
them down,
So
right?
this is 6 damage. And how far do they get pushed?
10 feet.
10 feet. Okay, so let's do the damage first. What was it again? Sorry, 13.
13, yes.
Okay, 23.
2 fucking ones. That, I think I rolled average, actually.
19. This one is 13.
Yeah.
Averages would be.
And this one poof, gets obliterated there.
You're right. I rolled bad.
Okay, 10 feet.
I use max movement, bro.
Great. A flurry of feathers goes flying into the air as a bunch of them get pushed back in this torrent of wind. Okay,
Better save Orba, guys.
you have 5 feet of movement.
I mean-
Oh, I
25
do?
Yeah, that was 25 feet of movement.
Then I'm gonna move 5 feet backward.
Game changer.
What's backward?
Probably east or southeast.
You tell me.
Let's just do dead east.
Okay, great. 5 feet east there.
Good cello solo.
And after as she's doing that, clean it up, guys.
Okie dokie.
Clean it up!
God.
All right,
Yeah,
the
we
cockatrices
Holy
descend
what?
here.
Even close!
All right,
was
this
terrible.
one's gonna come over to Graven. This one's gonna get here to Graven. Oops, let's get that guy out of the bush there. Okay, these 3 are all gonna go to Orba.
Get myself in the.
After-
None of them are staying together though.
Not none, but.
That's not gonna get me anything.
These 3, this
Oh, I see what you're
one.
saying.
Oh, that one's slow.
Well, you have
okay,
more
20 feet. That
bull
one's gonna
marks
have to.
now,
These
right?
are both
Yeah,
slowed.
you
Okay, so
do.
this one's
Yeah,
gonna have to
this
use
one's
its
gonna
dash.
have to
Big
Yes.
fucking.
This one's gonna dash.
Okay.
So that one can't attack, and I think this one can't either. This one 20, then dash. Okay, that one's dashed. And then
No reactions. Maybe.
this one can get to Graven. Okay.
I need a Graven. Are you
Hello,
okay?
boys.
How do we?
Okay, let's
Got a
go
high AC.
first. All right, this is gonna be 3 attacks here on Orba. 11 to hit,
Misses.
10 to hit, 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Let it hit.
Orba dodges one, pushes one out of the way, and then you feel that little nip on your arm as the last one touches you. You take
Is it? We're gonna find out if
take
it's like
5 piercing
Constitution.
damage.
Okay.
And I need you to give me a Constitution
There it is. Okay. Are you Constitute?
No, dude. saving throw.
Is the one that you pass.
17.
Now, as it's clamping onto her arm, she pulls it out at the last moment, and you can see that it draws blood. But as it's opening its mouth, some of that like black residue, as it's as it's opening, you can see inside its mouth, like up where its soft palate would be, this little like sac kind of swells and secretes this black liquid that like would be kind of excreting the petrifying poison. And before it's able to like pour the poison into the wound, you pull yourself away.
Oh, Orba's got some stones, guys. He's got some
Is
stones.
she immune now for an amount of time to that?
Nope.
Oh, thanks, bud. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
How many
guys
How many?
okay.
I see 1, 2, 3, 4.
4, I think. But one of them, the slowed one, had to dash to get there, so it's only 3 attacks.
Okay, that's fine with me.
That's a natural 20 on the first one. 14 and then 8.
Both miss.
So both miss. Okay, natural 20 on that first one. That is only 3 piercing damage, and I need you to give me a Constitution
Damage
save.
is not what we're
Actually, that was the first one that did natural 20. If you go ahead and roll first.
Okay. 3 damage no matter
Yep,
what.
3 damage no matter what.
Oh, what was that?
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. 16.
16, that'll pass. Okay. So if you had failed, you start to turn and you're restrained, so that the next 2 would have had advantage on their roll.
Immediately restrained.
Yes.
Oh, it's a guaranteed.
What's
On a
it?
natural 20, you're restrained.
No.
No. I'm saying
If I
if
failed
the
the con.
first one was the one that had the natural 20. So if he had failed, the next 2 would have had advantage on their attacks. But they did not. And then
I thought because natural
that one
20
did
then the
not
save
attack because it had to dash
Now,
into Erland.
had I used like a Stone's Endurance to get that down to 0, just the fact that it hit, I would still have to make the con save, or reducing it to 0, would that make it so that I don't have to make the save?
You'd still make the save, yeah. The like secreting bile is different than the
than
the
the
damage that you take.
Okay.
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 That's gonna take us to Erland.
How many are in front of me right now?
You need
Just the
to-
one. Oh yes,
Oh,
and
yeah,
2
yeah.
saving throws. Yeah, 2 saving throws. There's only 2 left.
Oh,
It's
okay,
slow.
yeah.
And did you take damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
did,
Give me
okay.
a concentration
concentration?
save. Oh, this actually would affect something else as well.
19.
Okay, good. Because if that had failed, those ones would have gotten 1 more attack on Graven
Yeah.
and an attack on Erland because they're not the multi-attacks. They wouldn't have been slowed, so they
Had to
wouldn't have been able to
dash.
get to you in time. They wouldn't have had to dash to get to you.
Oh, I see.
He kind of let slip that they don't really have.
Okay, 2 slows. 18, the one at Erland, and then 10.
Okay,
18
one
save. So this one is no longer
So
slow.
we have 1 slow left.
Yep. Okay, now you may go. Erland.
There's only one in front of
Only
me?
one in front of you, yep.
Whack him.
Yeah, I'm gonna sort of
Hang on.
nunchaku attack. 25 to hit.
There we go.
7 bludgeoning damage.
Excellent.
There yet. Oh, fuck me. Fucking motherfucker.
Oh no!
It's okay. It's okay.
Terrible.
It's a natural one.
Boo.
You get this for a natural one.
No.
Alright, bro.
I'm gonna use fucking flurry of blows.
Yeah. Get rid of him. Let's go.
Oh.
Oh, he's not slowed anymore. Ooh, 12?
That will hit.
Okay.
There we go. Alright, come on.
Oh no, wait. What did I roll? I rolled a 11.
That'll hit.
Oh,
That's
God.
AC. 11's AC.
Bruh.
5 bludgeoning damage.
You take 1, right?
Yeah.
No, he
Oh,
cured
no, he
himself.
cured
He
himself.
used the
Used
charcoal and
charcoal.
collector.
Oh, that gets rid
Neutralizes
of the
poisons and
Gets rid
stuff.
of
He
yeah.
can't take a reaction until his next turn.
Okay.
Nice.
Fucking right with that. Okay, 14 to hit.
That'll hit.
Come on.
Oh, Jesus, mother.
So close.
5 bludgeoning damage.
You come around with the elbow.
Let's
Fucking roll.
fuck. Dexterity saving throw.
14?
Same saves, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Always.
Awful. Dog shit in
You
my.
use reaction.
I know.
It's great.
I moved 45 feet away from him.
Which way
in the
away?
north.
Away.
Oh, actually, no. Just kidding. 45 feet towards Orba.
So forward?
Forward, yeah, right through him.
So 5 feet to get
The
around him
opposite
there,
direction.
and then what is it?
45 feet.
So you need to go kind of around a little bit to not
Yeah, I don't
take
want
attacks
any
of
attacks.
opportunity. So this is 20 now total, and then you have another 25.
Let's get it. No, let's have it just be straight ahead because I can get to them next turn.
Okay.
So like, move me such that I am within 45 feet away from them. Exactly. So like,
That's 30. I think if you were to get 45, that's too much movement. You could have gone like here, probably.
that's great.
We'll say that. That's forward 35.
Great. I just want to be within 45 feet of Orba if
Great.
anything goes wrong.
Okay. All right, Safira, you're up.
Okay,
That sucked so much.
It's all right.
All right,
we
so
got arrows
we've
coming
got
in.
Orba crowded and Graven.
Yeah,
crowded
it's
as
hard for
well.
you to see Orba there, but Graven's
If I
definitely
take
crowded.
a step out or take 10 feet in around that guy that's there, can I?
If you take like 20 here, you can see all those ones that are around Orba. If that's
Great.
what
I'm
you're
gonna shoot at this one that's near me first. I'm gonna fire
Okay.
off one shot there.
for. This one here.
It's like over 20. too.
That's gonna hit him with his last dying breath.
I got tired of counting on my hands.
It is dead.
It's dead.
It literally had 1 HP left.
Oh, great. Okay.
Oh,
Erland, you suck.
I'm going to now fire at. All 3 of those are relatively close to Orba there, right?
They're all within 5 feet of Orba. Yeah, they all.
Okay, since I can, I'm going to activate Animus upon doing
Okay, great. Which one are you firing at?
I'm firing at the one that's in the middle.
23 damage one?
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What's your attack?
That'll definitely hit. It's 18 plus 9.
That will hit.
Yay!
For damage.
Yeah, you get it.
Roll damage on the bow first.
Okay, you got it. You got it. That's 10 piercing damage.
Great. That one's gonna die. And then. Is this bear form here?
Yes, the body is bare.
Werewolf tortoise.
This is, yes, I have a wolf head.
And
Oh, okay.
It's a wolf head.
Now,
and I'm
this
gonna
one,
hide
Oh yeah.
I have the multi-attack ability here.
You've
so
already
I've
multi-attacked,
already,
though, yeah.
okay, right. And I get 5 feet of positioning myself when I'm here.
Sure.
So can I kind of
Body
position
Orba?
myself? Yeah, can I actually kind of put my body in front of Orba?
You can like get in between them here. Yeah, you're not
It's
gonna be able
forced movement. Can she like?
Booty bump.
Yeah.
Yeah, can
There's
I
butts
5
big.
feet of booty
to.
bump?
Yeah, you can't push anybody.
Oh,
but you can kind of position yourself in the middle of it there.
Okay, well, that's fine.
So Orba watches a bear appear standing in front of him. Okay, that's gonna take us to Graven.
It's a good turn.
Alright, what do I have around? Hello.
Have 4 around
Hello.
you. 1, yeah, 1, 2,
Alright,
3, 4.
So the roughest one there, I'll turn and try to hook thee.
The 13 damage
Yeah.
one. Wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
14.
Oh my god.
That'll pass.
Jesus.
These things are so smart.
I'm going to.
So what happens when you only use cantrips?
I'm
Just
sorry.
saying,
What?
A save on a cantrip does no damage as opposed to a leveled spell.
I'm going to.
She also
Hunker
said,
down
"Why
with my
isn't that
shield."
saved better?
Yeah, it should
Hey,
be.
Graven,
better.
Why isn't that better?
Anything else?
I don't think I have any bonus.
All right, Orba, you're up.
Okay, let me see what we got here. Orba is going to. What cantrips? Oh, I don't have any save cantrips. That's a bummer.
Orba's position would be terrifying if she didn't know that the bear was
Yeah.
friendly. There's
Yeah,
a
truly.
bear sort of hovering over her while 2 cockatrices peck at her ankles.
All right.
I kind of coo at you. Nuzzles.
Let's do. Wait, shit.
I get a multi.
So shock and grasp is one of my cantrips. Make a melee spell attack against a target. You have advantage on the attack roll if it's wearing metal. I know it's not. But shock and grasp is technically better than any of my like ranged attack spells right now, right? Because the thing's right in front of me.
I mean, yeah,
It's
you
just a
wouldn't be
straight
with
roll.
disadvantage, yes.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna shock and grasp
Great.
the 19 damage.
Great.
Boom.
There we go.
So this is the one where Orba like kind of rubs her feet against the floor and almost like carpet tries to get a little charge and then
On the forest floor.
yeah. So let's roll
Attack
for
roll.
attack. That's natural one.
Oh my god.
You reach out with fingertips sort of crackling with arcane lightning, and it immediately.
What?
That's cool. You haven't used that before.
Anything
I don't
else?
want to land.
I've used it a little bit.
Well, you use cantrip. Why'd you use cantrip?
That was me, not her.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
Anything else, Orba?
Okay.
No!
All right, that's gonna take us to the cockatrices.
I feel like we're worse at this than most
Oh God!
All right,
Come on,
let's do
attack
the group
me, not
here.
her.
We're gonna do Graven's first here because he's on target.
Do I yell that in bear?
Yeah. That's it.
Okay, here we go. This is 4 attacks
My
here.
AC is
We're gonna
actually
start with this one and go
I have to
around.
choose whether I impose disadvantage on one before,
We're gonna hit
don't I?
it.
Yeah.
Oh, if they hit
I mean, I can roll them one at a
you
time
still
if
just
you'd rather do that than do it this all at once.
I think so because
Okay, but still, you have to.
I'd have to choose.
So
the
I'm gonna
first one.
say this one's attacking. Are you using it now?
No.
Okay, great. Attack. 8 to hit.
Miss.
Next one's gonna attack. Are you using it now?
Oh.
14 to hit.
Miss. The slow one, no, I won't do that.
9 to hit.
Miss.
Miss. Okay, this last one here.
I will. Oh
No, are you gonna use it?
No.
no.
Okay.
No.
20 to hit. Dirty 20.
I don't know if it's okay.
That will hit. You gave me a chance.
I did.
That's fair.
Okay.
My.
You take 4 piercing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
Yep. Okay. Here we go. Constitution save 14.
That will pass. So once again, Graven pushes the bird away. You look at the wound, and it's just starting to kind of blacken over, and you put your hand on it and sort of make sure that that ichor doesn't seep into your skin.
You saved.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah. I
only got hit once?
Okay.
Yeah.
How much damage?
All right, we're gonna go over
4.
here. They're gonna split up their attacks here.
Damage
One on
is
the
not the
bear,
problem.
one on
It's
Orba.
It's the getting.
Yeah, no.
13 to hit on the bear.
That hits.
Okay.
I have a question. If
Yes.
this hits me in bear form, do I have to make the Constitution save to turn to stone?
Yes.
And okay.
And does that turn her into stone?
I don't think you know what happens in that regard.
Would you lose
But
the bear?
4 piercing damage on the bear,
Okay.
and then I need you to give me a Constitution save on the bear.
Okay.
Which is how does she do that?
She has a Constitution.
She has a
I
constitution.
do. I have a
Yep.
Constitution modifier. Yes.
Oh, fuck
18?
yes.
18. That will save. So
I don't want to learn.
I don't want to learn either. I don't wanna
Orba, 13 to hit.
Yeah, but do I want a shield? Do I want a shield? No, I don't want a shield.
Oh my god!
Oh, it's okay.
3 piercing damage, and I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Here we go, guys.
This is the way that we win,
Sorry, you
just
said
like
3?
this.
3. Yep.
Okay. Constitution save. All of my dice are the worst. 8.
Jordan.
And as it rips its beak away,
No.
you feel some of that energy seep in, and
Get out of
immediately
there.
your joints start to stiffen a little bit.
Oh god.
And you are restrained.
Okay.
Oh god.
Guys, we got it, guys.
Restrained
can
means
still attack.
like advantage and shit when she can attack them.
She can attack with disadvantage, or use a spell, but yes, and they have advantage on you if they're attacking. Okay,
we
that is
go.
going to take us to. Oh, there's one more slowed one, I think. Yeah, there's. Oh, and give me a concentration.
Concentration.
Should I help you guys or should I help Graven?
It's up to you.
That's another 8. So I.
Another 8.
Yep,
Okay, so
you're done.
the slow drops.
Jesus fucking Christ. Which one of you will serve me today?
All right, we're up to Erland here.
What are the there's a couple guys in the tree there with Graven. What are the damages in there?
0 for these two. This one's 0. This one's 0. 2 are damaged. 13 and 8, and then a 19 and a 6 over there.
Okay, am I 45 feet away from that 13er over there?
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
Okay, I just want to be in melee range with the one.
Sure.
Great. Okay. I am going to attack him with my
Raven's
nunchuck.
defending himself. You see Erland
Sort of looking between the two. Shit, Graven. Then I'm gonna run over and nunchaku. 12 to hit.
That will hit.
God.
To make it
So
close.
low AC.
9 bludgeoning damage.
9 bludgeoning damage. Excellent.
There we go. Come on.
Let's go.
7, 2.
Come on.
Let's test it. 11 to hit.
That will hit.
Before. 7 bludgeoning damage.
And the head lands right between Graven's legs there as this one collapses.
Okay, now I'm.
Careful with the glands.
Die the glands. I'm in melee range. Am I? No.
You
I'm
specifically said
Yes,
not
great.
to
So
be.
I am gonna use flurry of blows and step forward to that guy with 8.
Right.
Come on. There we go. That was so close, but it's also okay.
It's 18.
You would have wasted it anyway with a low dice roll.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
5 bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning damage.
And
on.
no reactions until
Okay.
the end of his turn. And 10 to hit.
That will miss.
Wait, isn't your modifier +7? Oh, not
Plus
on
6
yours.
with unarmed. And how much movement do I have left there?
Used 30 and then another 5. You've used 35.
Okay, I'm gonna move 10 feet back, sort of from whence I came, southwest there.
Like this way?
Yeah, just 10 feet away from him.
Great.
Fuck, sorry, Graven. It's my turn. I got one more round of fucking breather.
All right, Safira, you're up. Bear form.
Okay, I'm going
mean,
to go ahead and make my first of my multi-attacks on this guy with the 19 damage
Great.
to my sort of right here. That's 15 to
That'll
hit.
hit.
Nice.
Okay, I have to remind myself what my damage is. It's 2d6. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, that's 11. Not done yet.
Not done.
That's 14.
14
piercing
with
damage.
one big uppercut claw. You literally like separate the neck from the bird.
Yes.
Oh, gross.
Right,
you
then
send
I'm
that
gonna
one
Scorpion,
to the-
don't you?
turn around,
Oh no!
make my second multi-attack here on this guy. That's 11 to hit.
That will hit.
Oh, ooh, goodness. Okay.
We are not.
That's
Very good roll.
13 piercing
Do you
damage.
get plus
13 pierce- You do, and you didn't use it on the last one. Yes, you retain passive
That's
abilities
right,
inside
I
Bear.
forget that
You
I
just can't
I
cast
haven't,
spells.
Honestly,
plus?
4.
So 17 total, is that what it was?
Yeah,
Great.
17 total.
Another big claw strike. Sends a puff of
Oh,
feathers
and I'm
off the
gonna
side.
take a bonus action and
Okay.
go ahead and use
why not?
and take this creature and figure out what its best saving or its weakest saving throw modifier is between strength, dex, con, wisdom, and charisma.
Charisma. It's a tie. No, charisma is its.
Okay, charisma. So I'll transmit that
Yes, you can-
information.
We're all like,
I don't care.
Thank you. Okay.
Thanks. Safira.
All right.
That hasn't really been that useful. Okay, great.
All right,
It's
Graven.
more useful against
It was
like
useful.
humanoid targets usually.
Yeah,
like,
why does it not include intelligence?
Because it's kind of an animal kind of sending out its senses, and animals' intelligences on their own are fairly low because they're
Got it.
unable to.
Cool.
Okay.
Graven.
Raven's up. Any movement? Are you staying there with Orba?
No, I'm staying. I'm. If I can put myself even more between.
Yeah, I mean it's within.
her-
You can't get in between them, but you can.
I can't get in between them.
No, she's within melee range.
Okay.
so,
And we're sure my big butt can't scooch her back a little bit.
if you had an action left, you could shove
Yeah,
her.
I know.
But,
what
Okay.
does a 15-foot cone look like? Can I get them all and not my friends?
a 15-foot cone.
Yeah.
You can definitely. Yeah, it's usually like 45 degrees or something. Actually, what is it usually? Oh, it's usually the same diameter as it is, but it doesn't show me the diameter. I mean, you can definitely get multiple of them. If you want to get all of them, you're probably gonna have to like go up here or over here where you can spray it out like that. You know what I mean?
How many attacks of opportunity?
One either way. Either this
Oh.
one's gonna get one if you go that way, or this one's gonna get one if you come this way.
Okay. Yeah.
Or you can get two of them in it without having to move it all.
No, I'll do the one attack of opportunity.
Okay, which way would you like to go? Here?
I
or
mean,
here?
if there's one, I don't hit Erland either way, right?
No, you can make
So I
it
guess away from the trees more. I'm still gonna hit that bush, but
like this way?
yeah.
Great.
All right, come on.
Okay, so one attack of opportunity.
Yep.
No, that's two attacks of opportunity. I
Oh,
realized.
wait. That makes
So yeah, these two. I think you're gonna incur two if you try to go here or here to get on the other side of them.
That's fine.
Okay. Two attacks of opportunity.
Do one at a time, please.
Rolling the first one. 16 to hit.
Miss. Warding flare.
Warding flare on the second one. Yeah, 8 to hit on that one.
Yep.
With the disadvantage. Great.
Burning hands. Dexterity saving
we
throws,
go.
please.
Yeah, Erland's not in it. Dexterity saving throws for all three of them. No longer slowed, so it's all just regular roll. These are all gonna fail, I think. 8, 10, and 12.
Fail.
Oh,
Isn't there 4 in there?
No, one of them died. Erland killed one.
Oh. Okay. They're gonna take a 3d6, and I'm gonna do way better than Jordan did.
Shut up.
I
You
didn't.
fucking
I did not do that.
The damage rolls are just
That is 8
okay.
fire
over an hour
damage.
Okay.
We've been chipping away at these guys.
This one's got 21, and this one's gonna have 8 as well.
Wow.
And they're really scared of me.
Okie dokie. Smells of burnt feathers and flesh filling the air around you. Okay, that's gonna take us to Orba.
Okay, now that I've been restrained, are there... have I been imbued with knowledge of how to, if I could like take an action to like nurse the wound or anything, or is it like coursing through
It
my
is
veins?
coursing through.
Okay, so I'm just riding and dying.
Yep.
Okay,
What
great.
if I cut my arm off?
And I cannot move. And
Keep
any
your leg up,
attacks
get
are
to
at
the hospital.
disadvantage. So I'm going to...
Don't bother sucking the venom out.
I guess
Call
I'm gonna try
911.
to shocking grasp this one.
Okay, with disadvantage.
With disadvantage,
You may do so.
Okay, 17 to hit.
That'll
There
hit.
we go.
Okay, and
Fuck
that's
him.
2d8 lightning.
Oh, come on.
Max roll.
There we go.
Double
So
max
as
roll.
Orba feels herself, like each movement is pained and stiff, and you reach out and you just, man, as it's moving its head back and forth, you grab it. And I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
All right, she's gonna, as she's like feeling it coursing, gonna look dead into the fucking bear's eyes as she makes her
Does
fucking
it
save.
go in levels? Like,
This is it.
whoa.
Here we go. 18.
And you break free.
Oh, it's gone. Oh, thank God. Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Let's go get more of them.
Use,
Wow.
no, that was the end of your turn, so you can't
If you
use
would
your
fail
movement.
that,
I can't
turn to
move.
stone.
Yeah.
Is that what you're telling me? Holy shit.
Okay, no movement for me
Yep.
then. It's cockatrices.
All right, we've got 3 of these guys.
I don't really have any more warding flares.
Oh, sweet Graven.
No more warding flares?
Nope.
All right, I'll just do all 3 at
Sweet
once
baby
then.
Graven.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
First one's 13.
Yeah, that'll miss.
Next one's dirty 20
No.
and 21.
Oh,
my
those will both hit.
God.
You're of Constitution.
I am of Constitution.
Okay, so we'll do the piercing damage first.
Are you-
3 and then 3, so 6 piercing damage total.
6 total.
And give me the first.
I forget that
the
they
HP's
really
not.
were. Yeah, I
stone
keep forgetting
first,
they're not.
All right.
That.
Over 20.
Saves.
And 12.
That will save.
Oh my god.
Wow.
my
Yeah.
God.
3 is 12.
Feeling his mountain blood coming into effect there.
my god, dude.
Resisting the effects of the poison. Just barely.
It's nothing.
All right, that's going to take us to Erland. That was all 3.
Let's go. Running towards just the one with 21.
Okay.
Bingo. One at a time. For Erland. Nunchaku attacks. That's fine. 14 to hit.
That will hit.
Fucking finally. 10 bludgeoning
That will
damage.
kill that one.
Moving on to one with 8. Ah, just slicing through.
Go ahead.
There we go.
14 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh,
10
the
bludgeoning
save!
damage.
10 blood.
Here we go. Here we go.
Flurry of blows, baby.
Turning of the tide.
We've had a couple of those.
20,
Come and gone.
20,
Tide came to us, and then we pushed the tide.
22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Nope. Okay, 6 bludgeoning damage.
6 bludgeoning damage.
No reactions, please.
No reactions, please.
No.
It's not an effect. He's just asking.
There's no reactions, please. Everyone, please. 12 to hit.
Let's be gentlemen.
12 to hit.
That will hit.
No reaction.
Oh my god, 4 bludgeoning damage? Does he
That's
still
gonna
die?
ice that one as well.
Good.
We just
You
have
feel
this
that,
guy
you
laugh.
uppercut and feel its stomach kind of bloat with the force
Ew,
being
gross.
applied.
Can
to it.
I ask a creative question?
Sure.
He doesn't disappear in real life.
No, he's on the
So, can I make him fail a strength saving throw into his friend to potentially knock that one away from Graven?
Unfortunately, with that particular effect, the force of the creature moving isn't going to push that creature further.
I'm gonna do it anyways.
You may. He automatically fails.
Great, so I push that creature 15 feet into the other one just to cause some chaos.
Creates a little bit of a pile up there.
Ah! Graven, you've got this! And I'm gonna run 45 feet away.
You
Graven, you
used
got this.
10, I
Peace.
think, or 15.
Then I'm gonna run
I
30
think
feet away.
30 feet
Sure,
away.
is
Okay.
But we'll see.
We'll see.
All right.
Maybe I can get my mace
Maybe
out.
we
And
could've
that is the end of Breather.
All right, Safira.
Okay. I can drop Animus as a bonus action, right?
You can, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and drop it.
And do you want to drop it where you are, or you can go back to where you were? as
Yeah,
well?
where I was.
Are
was
you within 60?
I was.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go ahead and drop and go back to where I was,
Okay.
so I can be by Erland here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot at this guy. Hopefully end him.
I'll read
that
them,
is
it's pretty sweet.
18 to hit.
That's gonna hit. This one is hurt.
Her bow is leveled up at this point.
That's 10 piercing damage. He's already hurt.
Already hurt? Yep.
Oh,
So that's 13 total piercing.
13, great.
One left?
I thought he didn't have any damage, but
He did. You just couldn't see it in the
Oh.
there.
Okay, great.
that the only one
Yeah,
left?
he got hurt by.
I think so.
There's
Gave
only
him
one left.
This is it?
I'm gonna
if she hits,
This is it?
Oh yeah.
22.
Roll for damage.
There we go.
22. That is 9 piercing.
That's gonna
damage.
do it. Why don't you show us how it's done, Safira? We don't.
God.
We're in the process of reworking the kill count.
Aiming sort of right between his little beady eyes. I sort of watch it go in one side and out the other, and then, we all right? How do we cut the glands out of these things? And then I'm gonna kind of run up and try to.
And we are gonna go to break before we
Oh,
harvest
man
the
almighty.
cockatrices.
hey,
Well
Easy.
done.
that went very well.
No one.
Only one failed thing, and
Huge.
you even
Oh my
passed it on the
God.
second one. Yes, it takes a moment to set in, so you're restrained first, and then has a chance to petrify you if you
Bang.
fail.
Petrified.
Petrified on
Oh, baby.
So, well done, everyone. That
Saved
is
when it
where-
mattered.
where we are going to take a little break. Thank you all so much for joining us for the great cockatrice fight of
Oh my god. What a
2023.
conscious fight it was.
What a
Play that.
fight.
Can you play the sound like one more time?
That's the sound of their heads getting caved in.
Is that you?
It's me mixed with other chicken noises.
You probably use
Yeah, I threw some real chicken.
Whenever he throws that shit, how do you not hear him recording that in the other room?
I did that one when you weren't there.
Ah!
Because it had to be loud.
Never leave the house. That's what you say.
Excellent. Let's when we come back, we're gonna see if we can get some of these glands, and then maybe see who these people are.
New
that-
friends.
Ah, we gotta go meet these folks.
Oh my god, if one of them attacks us, we're fucked.
They're like two very evil people.
Yeah.
They're like.
God damn!
He's got his book.
Yeah.
How to do evil.
Yeah. She's got a
I
knife between her
didn't
hands
see
and her
it. It's
prayer.
not
All right, everybody. We'll say our thank yous when we get back, and we'll pick it up there.
All
Take a little
right.
break.
Thank you so soon.
Don't leave.
Welcome back, everybody, to Tabletop Notch.
You psyched me out, man.
No one will ever know except for this reaction. Welcome back. We're coming back after a largely successful fight against a throng of cockatrices.
So many.
Only one failed save against the petrification. That's what I was looking for. But Orba was able to power through and not succumb.
That's right.
So after a well-fought battle where a number of sort of tight spots where a number of cockatrices surrounded us, we got ourselves free. But before we dive back in and harvest ourselves some glands.
Oh yeah, I gotta thank some folks because they've been so fucking lovely.
Gotta
All
keep
right.
your wits, because you gotta read some.
Bits.
Jack Roberto gave it 3 community subs. Ignorant Sign gifted a sub. Broken Dragon Scale did 5,000 bits. Thaddeus resubscribed. Jeremiah did 100 bits. Jeremiah did another 100 bits.
Oh,
Tucker
Jeremiah. yeah.
Tucker is 73 subscribed. Hello and welcome.
hello.
Jack Rowe Power gave out 20 community
Whoa!
subs.
Oh my
Jabroni did 100 bits. Jack Rowe Power gave out 10 more community subs. Jeremiah did 100 bits, and then Buddy did 100 bits. My goodness, folks. Thank you so
Community is swelling.
I hated that. Oh, and then S Scorpion J3 just did 400 bits. Thank you so much.
shit.
Oh my gosh, what?
Seriously, guys, thank you. Hope you're enjoying it.
It's a scorpion.
It's a skull?
J3.
Well, is
Okay.
it snake or is it a scorpion?
It's both.
All right.
So the last bit of squawking and flapping subsides, and you're kind of left with a view of the woods that it looks like a plague hit. There's these bodies of birds just like littering the ground around every tree and shrub. Occasionally a puff of feathers catches the wind during an updraft, and you just see a number of slowly floating to the ground cockatrice feathers. And even if they weren't facing the whole flock, 2 unarmed travelers would have certainly had a tough time defending themselves against creatures like this. So you sort of think
Jeez.
back to
This
those
many?
people, and it's the statues that sort of turn your attention to now that the dust has settled. So you guys see the carnage before you, and you look around.
All right, it's time to try to get some of these.
Yeah. Do you think you just? And I'm kind of already on the.
Slowly.
Who's the most capable of perhaps harvesting
I
this?
can't say that I've done it before, but I know how it's done.
Well, surely you just cut around the thing.
No.
You have experience sort of
Gutting things
gutting
before,
animals
I'm sure, yeah.
and sort of surviving in the woods and things.
Okay.
It's I'll give you Safira would know this. This is like a survival based check. So
Oh, okay. Oh, in that case,
And I've got 5 empty vials.
I kind of shake him off and more confidently go into sort of.
So there's 12 dead cockatrices. So.
How much do you think we need?
As much as we can get because we don't know.
We'll start with this one, and I'm gonna cut open and try to just
Give me a
get
survival
the.
check.
And I'll go to one as well.
So you kind of
Oh,
open
you
it by the
plus
beak
four as
there, and
Yeah.
once again you sort of just carve around that sort of bulging sac just inside the throat.
17.
There. That will do it.
Nice.
You have 1 gland there.
One sack.
Go ahead.
what kind of check?
Survival
sorry?
check.
It's a survival check. 21.
We'll do it.
2 sacks!
So 2 out of 2 there.
Erland and Orba
You
just
guys are
one
welcome to
side.
try as
I'm
many
just
as
gonna
you'd
go
like.
to the next one that's
Who is it?
nearby.
Just Graven
Do we
and Safira?
need empty vials for each?
Right now you're just sort of carrying
Holding
the
the sack,
little
right?
Oh, the
bulging
sack. Oh,
yeah.
great. Okay.
But when you try, Safira would know this. When you go to try to make it into the kind of antidote, you basically kind of squeeze it into a vial, put some water and a little bit of like blood in it, like cockatrice blood, and then you kind of like shake it and wait for it to kind of congeal.
Okay.
And it takes multiple glands to get enough for one.
I see.
So the 5 vials are going to come in key, but for right now we're just getting
Okay, great.
Yeah, for now you're just harvesting the
So
grind.
I'm gonna go to the next one.
Do
and
you guys want to split them up?
Yeah.
So each
Yeah.
of you
Go
give. So
through.
you've given me 2 already. There's 10 more. Each of you give me 5 survival checks.
Oh, should we just do them all at once?
5 survival checks.
Wait, I don't want to use that die.
Yep.
You count hers. I'll count
I'm
his.
doing 4.
Do them all at once,
Oh
baby.
Yeah.
God.
You shouldn't have rolled. Actually, no, you might be okay.
14.
Nope.
Oh god.
Well, this is
That's
hard.
bad. 14.
Nope.
God.
That's then
Then,
those other
then
ones are
these
also
other ones
no's.
fail.
So as you're trying to
Oh,
carve
wait,
them,
I only did 4.
Do one
I still have
more.
1 more. Oh.
also, are you proficient in?
In
survival?
Survival?
Yes.
Yes.
Remember to double your proficiency.
Oh shit.
So those 10s were 14,
10,
they were
10.
And
17.
then that was.
2 and I forget what your other one was.
So then wait, doubling my proficiency
Adds another 3.
So then that should be.
So those first 2 that you said were 14s were
17s.
17s. Both of those succeed.
Okay, so how many?
So that's 3.
So then I should have 3 successes.
no,
Plus the last one as well. So 4 successes.
Four
Because you used the last one. to
Okay,
roll.
And then I forget what your last one was. 9's gonna fail. I forget what your other one was.
I think that
It's like a
yeah.
2.
Okay, so 4. She gets 4. So you have 1
One
already
right now.
and 5 more rolls. Yep.
Okay. So wait.
Ooh.
I have 5.
20,
Yep.
19,
Unless you can remember.
15,
Yep.
and 16.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh.
So
Holy shit.
You guys, between the 2 of you, get 9 glands, sort of carefully. A couple of them you puncture, and just it immediately sort of bleeds into its throat a little bit, and those ones are unusable just from trying to.
And we have to harvest the blood as well?
You just have to. So you sort of
That's easy.
squeeze the glands into a vial, and it takes 3 glands to squeeze it into a vial,
Okay.
and then a little bit of water, a little bit of cockatrice blood, and then you for like
enough.
10 minutes
Alright,
you have
we
to
have
kind of
enough.
just
How many
shake
glands
these
do you have?
Vials. 5?
He got 5.
You got
5.
9
We have
total.
9
total
So you
glands.
you have 3 attempts at making this antidote.
Okay,
We have
Graven.
to, oh my god, we have to.
How should we You've got vials, right? Let's try to do this.
Take one,
Okay.
take one, and we'll both.
I'm gonna kind of balance it between my knees, like when I'm sitting down, and then just kind of
Squeeze 3 of the glands in, a little bit of water from your water skin, and then a little bit of cockatrice blood that you just gotta hold it the body over, let it drip,
Yeah.
and then you start to shake it. So give me a medicine check.
Can you pass it off to me?
Maybe after the first one, she sees. Let her roll her from the first.
8.
So as you're shaking it, you can see you're shaking it a little too hard and the blood congeals too quickly and it just turns into kind of a solid mass and it hardens right away. You pour it out. So you have 2 more attempts here.
I'll try. Medicine.
Medicine check, yep.
Natural.
Oh.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
I rolled a 2.
You have 2 hardened, congealed...
Erland comes up. I remember this from class a long time ago. Let me try.
You can do it better.
Believable with
Let me
these
try.
inspirations.
So we only have one more shot?
Yep,
Fuck.
11.
that'll do it.
Oh my god.
How did I not get it?
I don't know.
You have 1 vial of cockatrice salve.
Does it only get one person up?
It only gets 1 person.
Oh,
All right,
shit.
officially suck.
So as you guys are looking, you sort of, the 2 vials congeal. And then you look over and Erland sort of very carefully makes sure that the mixture stays just sort of fluid enough just to make it, keep it sort of potent, keep its potency.
Fuck. I'm kind of, at that moment, I'm looking around for, like, more cockatrices.
It means we have to choose.
You give me a perception
I'll
check.
give you a
give me a perception check.
Oh my god.
That is a strong natural 1.
Yeah, I mean, there's no sound that these creatures are loud, so you feel like you would know if they were around.
We have to choose between the 2 of them.
Fuck.
Prayer or literature?
I don't know.
Faith or studies?
What feels even shittier is we're gonna wake them up. They're gonna look at their friend and say, "Oh, thank the gods you can wake them up too," and we're gonna have to say no. Sorry, we swung the little vial too hard.
We flip a coin.
Shit.
Let's make our way back there. We'll think about it.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, it's carrying that one that sort of was successful very carefully as you walk back through the woods, slowly back toward the path. You get to that point where the 2, again, woman in prayer, sort of hands clasped looking up at the sky, and then the other dwarven man with the book clutched against his chest leaning up against the tree behind the spot.
Orba, you don't have any magic that could, like, double this or something?
Listen, the other chance is that if these people were traveling together, that we are then giving them a chance to try to go out and find something to help their friend.
They could. Yes.
Suppose, yeah.
We're not sentencing the other one to death. The
Well,
other one
no,
could.
but it just sucks. They're stone.
Yes,
maybe-
it's obviously horrible.
Do we flip a, coin? Well, which one do you want, Orba?
Oh gosh, why do I have to make these horrible decisions?
Are we better?
Well, you
get
don't
the
have
stone
to. I'm
statue?
just saying. I
Yeah,
don't
certainly
want to
within
do
your
it.
sight, you're walking, they're coming
Let's
closer.
perhaps look closer now that we know what we're dealing with, and maybe we can discern something else from them. Erland's going to go up
see
to
what-
it and
what
try
that-
and...
Yeah.
Okay.
See, you guys got a pretty good look. I think you asked about the book before. He's clutching it against his chest.
Yeah, I
so you
know,
can't
but like
see.
anything that they're wearing, any rings now that I'm looking to see if it's any distinguishing features on either of them.
I mean, they have a
Religious
little bit of jewelry, but
symbols?
no sigils or anything
He's
that you
clutching
recognize.
it against his chest. Is there anything I can read on the spine?
Nope.
Or on the cover of the book? No.
What about
No lettering at all.
do either of them look particularly like hardy or muscular, or do they have weapons or spellcasting distinctions?
You don't see any weapons. I mean, the guy's got a tome. You don't know if that's spellcasting related.
Right.
Both of them look not like seasoned adventurers, but also like this isn't the first hike through the woods. They both seem healthy, like other than the fact that they're turned to stone.
Okay.
They seem relatively healthy.
Perhaps the dwarf can utilize the book in some way, / give us a look at it for our troubles.
Well, what do we need? This is very mercenary, but what do we need more of in this instance? Do we need
We don't
someone
need
who is
anything.
perhaps... let me rephrase that, perhaps. Graven, what do we need more of in this instance? Someone who is perhaps leans spiritual, it seems, or someone who has intellect and knowledge? Someone who might perhaps know something about the Shade Assembly, or someone who perhaps knows something about
gods.
They might be New Kelkian gods, though we don't know what kind of
That's what I'm
gods.
saying. Without more information,
We
the
may
book
as
stands
well
out to
have
me,
a
but
clue.
yes, a person of faith might.
Look, if
book
we're
then?
struggling with this, I say, and I'm pulling a gold out of my bag. I suppose there are heads and tails, right?
Yeah, there's sides to it.
I've literally-
Are
oh my
those
God.
different sides? Does that one literally
Yeah.
have different? Call it out.
Okay, so I suppose.
Flower or dragon.
Well, aside from what we think we can get out of this person, who's more likely to be able to make it to a safe place, get any kind of help that they can, come back here and help their friend?
They both seem seasoned.
Does either one seem stronger than the other?
I wouldn't say stronger. I mean, they both seem capable. They seem muscular.
Could be a wizard. This could be a cleric. We have no idea.
Flower is the tome guy. How do I?
Oh,
Oh,
it's the dragon.
it's the other one. The other one.
So the woman.
The woman.
Faith.
Okay.
Erland, you've got the. Do you know how to administer it?
After swishing it around, it turns into kind of like a paste almost that you sort of take out, and it's like a balm that you rub on the afflicted creature.
Look at the group and then start applying it to the.
Pour it out. It's slow. It's like a little goop. It's almost buttery, and then you kind of spread it over the top of her head and down her shoulders and her back. And then you wait a moment. It takes a few minutes, but the stone starts to shift to like a slightly lighter gray hue. And then it starts to flake almost in the way like a bad sunburn does, like little kind of pieces that start to slide off. There's a bit of shaking and teetering on its axis, almost like a chick trying to break through an egg. Like you see just a little bit of motion and movement just from the entire stone structure. And then little bits of dust start to pile on the ground as cracks form. And a little bit of color returns to her face, and then her hair, and her clothes, and small bits of movement follow.
You're all right. You're all right.
She looks around.
We just saved you. We're not trying to attack.
Yes. Thank you. Oh my, I've never felt so parched.
Right.
Take out my water skin.
Oh, the wind on my face has never felt like such relief. And then she quickly turns around and looks at. Can you?
We did what we could, but we were not able to harvest enough to get both of you.
No.
Are you able to get help?
If I can find more cockatrices, I think I can make something for them.
We have hardened ones. Are you able to fix that?
No. Once it's hardened, you can't. I need to go find some more.
Wait.
hold.
You need to rest first. You need to find a safe place. He will be here when you come back.
She reaches out and she kind of just touches.
Who is he? Who are you?
She takes a breath for a moment. She kind of sits back, kind of on the backs of her ankles there, sort of in a sort of kneeled, seated position again. My name's Barbara. Barbara Marlowe.
Hi, Barbara.
We come from Vern, both of us.
Okay.
Traveling up the eastern coast was a little trouble, but as soon as we came inland on the peninsula, it was one adversity. It was difficult. About 2 years ago, me and she motions to the dwarven end. Me and Dane, we were part of a guided expedition into the teeming lowlands. Vern has a small company of ex-military types that lead groups into the lowlands to hunt plentiful game or forage for flowers. And as she's saying this, that sounds a little familiar to you guys, not to Erland, but after the Sunken King fight, that guy that had his sort of skin ripped off of his arm,
yeah.
he mentioned that if not him, the friend that he was looking for was also one of these people that helps people into the teeming lowlands, like acting as a kind of guide and hunter that they travel with for safety reasons. So that sort of So you recall that as she's speaking it. In an area near one of the lakes in the teeming lowlands, a stampede of giant boar came rampaging through, and it forced our group to scatter and retreat. Dane and I took shelter behind a fallen tree, but it was poor concealment. And in that moment, we prayed to Heptactor to bring order to this chaos, the chaos of the stampede, and he must have heard our prayers, because the boar took a different path. We were spared, but for the others it was too late. Where we started with 15, we were the only 2 to make it home from the expedition.
Fuck's sake.
And now, a week ago, the 2 of us had a kind of shared vision in the night. We didn't even know that we'd had it shared, but there was a morning where we were both packing up our horses and we looked to each other and we just knew that we'd both seen the same thing. In our minds, a request from Heptactor to pay it forward, to bring order to a place of chaos. We are to go to the temple that was laid to ruin here on the peninsula. There is a temple of Heptactor that did not survive.
Right.
And we're to bring, and she points to the tome that the dwarf is clutching, we're to bring this book to the altar inside the temple. And we've come to understand that this may help to mollify the blasphemy of its destruction, I suppose.
Right.
How long has that place been destroyed?
Years, I think.
Decades?
I honestly don't know, perhaps. It's very, very important, we feel, to bring this tome to that place.
What's the tome?
It's a book of prayer for Heptactor, words of
Specific
fealty.
to Heptactor?
Yes, to Heptactor specifically.
Right.
Are there other tomes like this for the gods outside of the New Kelki faith?
I don't know. I'm sure there are books of prayer, yes.
I feel like most of the people of this continent find themselves praying more to the New Kelki than anything else.
Yes, but as I said, it was Heptactor that we believed saved us in our time of need, so we did not want to insult the god by not repaying the favor.
Sure.
Does he not have a cleric of his own that you could have reached out to take on such a task?
Perhaps we did not know who to reach out to, so we took the tome ourselves. These lands have been unforgiving, but we carry with us no valuables. She sort of lifts up kind of just her bag. She has like a loose bag, and she opens it up, and there's just some meager rations inside. She sort of motions to her belt. There's nothing there. We carry with us no valuables. You can attest to that, and for that reason, the bandits in the area have not been a threat to us. We've been stopped more than once, but they've let us go since we had nothing to take. The wildlife, however, is not so discerning.
Unforgiving.
Sure.
Yes.
We don't know of any other way to get this guy to not be stoned.
Give me a nature check.
Just whack him a couple of times. Break the
Smack
shell.
on the arse.
Oh my fucking
Wow.
god.
Jesus Christ. That's
Really?
a natural
Yeah, not that you can recall.
Get fucked.
I do believe that after a certain amount of time passes, the petrification from cockatrices is not so potent that it is permanent. So hopefully I will stay here and look out for him and hope that he comes back.
Do you know how long you've been here? We tell her what day it is.
I'm not sure.
When did you set out?
She relays the date. They set out probably 4 days ago from Vern.
Okay. It's only been 4 days.
I would say we were probably traveling for at least 3 before we...
We don't know how long that would
Cockatrice
take.
lasts. I think
Perhaps-
you should go find help.
Yes, help.
Where would you go? Back to Vern?
Yes, or a cockatrice maybe that I could find and...
I listen very, very quietly. Do I hear any cockatrices?
No, it's quite quiet after the sort of
It's going to
destruction of the nest.
It's going to take more than one cockatrice.
Are you able
And if
to
you-
fight? Sorry.
And if you take on more than one, you will not want to do it alone.
The worst case scenario is that you end up stoned too, and you can't wait for your friend.
And she reaches over and she touches the dwarf again. If I had the book, I could take it and maybe pray to Heptactor that he releases him.
Can Orba get down onto her level?
Yeah.
She's gonna like sit on her knees. Listen to me. Even if you were to get that book to that temple, we know that it is infested with elementals. You would not make it in, let alone out. So what you need to do is go back to Vern. You need to resupply and get people to help you, and you can come back for Dane.
Make a persuasion check.
22.
22. You're right. I can't do anything for him if I'm dead.
Correct.
We could obscure him here somewhere so that he's not bothered. Help you move him.
Yes.
Please. Risk of dropping and breaking a person?
Yes.
I mean, does it seem like he weighs more than a regular dwarf?
Yes, like when a figure is petrified, they weigh significantly more than they did before. Not impossible to move, but
All right,
significant.
maybe we leave him where he is, but we use branches and other things to obscure him.
All right.
Wait, is this where you were when you were set upon by the cockatrices?
She sort of looks at her arms. There's a few like nicks and stuff. No, we ran a ways, just a little ways. I don't think we got far before we started to feel it setting in.
Are you two competent fighters?
I was just gonna ask.
Not hopeless, I'd like to say.
Okay.
What are your weapons?
We had weapons, but in our fleeing, I'm sure there's a couple of short swords somewhere in here.
What was the vision?
Can I pull out the Elatrian sword? Could you use something like this?
Yes.
Safira.
Not
I'm
as
not
competently
offering it
as
to
you,
her.
perhaps.
I'm putting. I wanted to. Can I kind of like motion to you guys to go a little bit away from her? Give us just one moment. Is that all right?
All right. She sort of kneels down by the dwarf. She looks like she's reaching out and touching the tome, and she touches kind of the dwarf's face for a second. But as you guys are all turning away, give me perception check.
Oh, fuck.
She's got to do something stupid.
Oh damn.
Perception.
That's a dirty 20.
Natural 20.
12.
Oh, 11.
Safira kind of corrals people in the other side, and they're you guys are the last ones to turn after Graven and Orba kind of move, and you look back. And after touching the dwarf's face, she looks like she kind of just grabs the tome, and she's almost like trying to pry at it.
Don't you rip his arms off!
I just wanted to see if I could get the tome.
You'll only hurt him.
Does it seem like she's been withholding information in this story?
Give me
Or
a
lying?
insight check.
This is it.
I know. That's why I waited for her to fucking finish. 17.
17. It seems like, I mean, she hasn't told you like every little detail of the journey, but it seems like there's something more to their quest, like something about their needing to get to this temple. Like, especially when you talked about like the dangers and things, like she seems so focused on getting to this temple, like there's something that's sort of deeply rooted needing to get to this temple.
Alright, I'm gonna sort of pat Safira on the shoulder, like, so you guys can talk, and I'm gonna walk back over to her.
So,
Did we take any of the, there were like shields and weapons from the stash.
Mm-hmm.
Did anybody have any leftover slots and just hung on to something? Okay.
Leftover slots.
Alright. Figured it was worth a shot.
so I know it isn't exactly the plan, but we could decide to reroute a bit to go to this temple. I could lend her my sword so that she could fight alongside. Just putting it out there.
But then
That is quite.
there's no book.
Well, no, but
That is
I
quite
suppose-
a sidetrack.
right. It isn't if we could either find more cockatrices here now, or we could drag him along with us and hope that before we get there, he comes back to life.
No. It will not be a
Just
matter of
thought I'd
hours or
pitch it.
days.
Well, do we want to take an hour or two to look around for some more cockatrices? We could. Frankly, I'm a little bit curious to know what happens when they put the book in this temple, and also we had thought about going there anyway, so
But we chose not to. We chose to come this way.
No, I understand. I'm just saying. Since it seems to be her mission, we'd have at least an extra hand who seems competent enough. And potentially we could get a friend back, potentially not.
Just for sort of logistical, it's been hours since the fork in the road, so you're backtracking to the fork and then taking it. So it's, I mean, definitely doable, but hours.
What's our timing on meeting pockets?
If you guys are making good progress at the moment, like right now, you're probably another day and a half from the meeting spot, and he's probably still another day after that. So you definitely have some time theoretically.
But we had talked about we have something to do near there.
Yeah.
It's not this.
My final thought is if these bandits have made a home near what is known to be a cockatrice nest, perhaps they have an antidote, or at the very least, they have other weapons where if she hangs out nearby or takes rest in this forest tonight, we might have something for her to defend herself with tomorrow.
Perhaps.
As in, we take on more bandits.
After a rest, not
Okay.
tonight.
Okay.
We won't be any use.
So you
I
think
don't
she
hate
should
that
stay
idea.
with us? She will travel with us.
Why not for at least a night? She's gonna just have to go back to Vern anyway if we can't help her. She's got two options. She can either go with us or she can go back home.
Why is she so drawn to Heptactor?
I don't know, something big's gonna happen when she puts that book in that temple.
As this is happening, sorry, I'm just going to pivot for a second as Erland walked over to her.
Miss Marlowe,
Yes,
we're not trying to hurt you. You know that.
I know.
Are you hungry? Can we give her a ration? Thank you. What was the vision you had that you and Dane shared?
It was abstract. It was chaos at first. All these lines and colors and there was a vision of me bringing an object, just a black box, no markings on it at all, and I placed it on a pedestal, and all of the lines went into order, all of the colors, everything just locked into place, as if I'd brought order to chaos.
So how do you know this book is what needs to go on the altar? If your vision, your collective vision, was a black box?
I don't know. I just know.
Who had the book between you?
We had a book of prayer. Dane had the book of prayer.
You live together? You're lovers?
No, we're not. We own a shop together in Vern.
What shop?
It's a potions shop. We were in the teeming lowlands looking for Kali Nalini. I don't know if you know what that is. And he had a book of prayer, and we added to it. We added a number of over the years since that moment with the boars. We've written prayers to Heptactor.
Why were you looking for Kali?
It improves the potency of potions.
Ever made charcoal and Kali?
No, I don't know what that is.
Is this a new conversation?
That's very specific to you. I'll let you make an insight check for that.
16.
She does not. She immediately sort of cocked an eyebrow. Doesn't seem to understand. Or hadn't heard of it.
There's something you're not telling us, unfortunately, Barbara, about what you two were doing here. Now, before you respond, and before you continue withholding information, I'll say this. My 3 friends are over there right now, talking about how they can save you, how they can save your friend. I am not quite as nice as they are. Oh my God. All right? I'm not threatening to harm you. I am saying that we, quite frankly, may have better things to do. But I love helping people that are honest with me and friendly with me. So perhaps you start telling me everything.
Make an intimidation.
Come on, be intimidating. Oh, he's not.
3.
I'd be happy to answer any question. What do you want to know?
What is the book precisely?
It's a book of prayer.
Just be more precise. Who had the book? Where did it come from?
Dane had the book. It was originally just a general prayer for use in New Kelkian churches, but as I said, after the incident with the boar, we began to write specific prayers to Heptactor.
So they're prayers that you have written.
Yes, Both of us have contributed to the book.
And what do you think will happen when you get to this temple?
That I do not know.
Barbara.
I don't know what to tell you, sir.
I'm gonna put a hand on the statue. It would be very easy to topple him, Barbara.
Can we see
Yeah,
him
do we
doing
see him
that?
do-
Give me a perception check. Because you guys are talking.
All of us?
Oh,
17.
I see nothing.
Natural
Great.
1.
Orba's the one on the other side that's facing in toward Erland and Barbara.
I'm gonna
Immediately.
be like petting his like bicep a little bit. Oh my god.
Erland,
We're just having a conversation. Do
put your arm down.
you see what I mean about my friends, Barbara?
Now!
I'll walk over there.
Okay.
Does she do anything?
Her eyes go wide. She seems scared.
I'm gonna kind of gently take his arm down.
She's lying to us.
Listen. The meddling gods are not to be trifled with.
Yes.
They ask much of us,
Yes.
and they sometimes do not deserve it.
They saved us.
You think it was the gods? The boars could have decided to choose another path. You could have just been lucky.
And yet, we survived where they did not.
Look, we can argue about this all day. We have two options for you. We are about to go investigate the thieves' cache. And in
I
that,
don't know what that is.
you said you encountered thieves in
Yes,
this area.
along the road several
Yes,
times. Yes.
they have a location in this forest. We were about to go raid it. And we
I
could-
don't want to do that.
I'm not inviting you.
Oh.
I'm saying after the fact, if we find anything that could help you keep yourself safe, weapons, potions, we can give that to you if you wish to wait until dawn. Or you can leave now and we'll say goodbye. And you can head back to Vern.
The more you tell us, the more we can help you.
Yes. Which do you think I should do?
What?
Well, how comfortable are you sleeping out in the woods unaccompanied?
I would make a rest somewhere here where I could keep an eye on Dane.
Best to collect yourself. Get back to your full strength. Are you suggesting that she follow us after that, or that we come back here?
No, we come
I'd
back here.
rather not leave him here.
No, we come back.
Okay.
Listen, Barbara, we've encountered many people along the road and we have helped many, and I can tell you from personal experience, when people withhold information from us, when we're trying to help, no matter how afraid you are of whatever it is you're afraid of, people die.
I believe you, sir. Yes.
If you go to this temple now, you also will die.
I believe that as well.
And then you are no help to Dane or Heptator.
Yes.
Can I get a sense of whether or not this woman's life is important to her? Is she gonna just walk in and die?
She likes living.
Yeah, how much does she enjoy being alive? You know, 13.
13. I'll say what you kind of get the impression of is she is not literally like throwing her life to the wind, but the quest is exceedingly important to
Yeah.
you. It's obvious. Like, that doesn't mean she's just gonna run into certain death, but she you know, is prepared to be in danger. Like, that doesn't... she's scared, but that doesn't deter her necessarily.
Doesn't have the book.
Have you always been this drawn to this god?
No, not since that moment.
It was the vision that set you.
Well, before that, the stampede.
And what did you say exactly to Heptactor before the stampede?
We prayed to Heptactor because there was such chaos.
Sure,
and
but
he
what
is-
did you say?
We said, please, Heptactor, please save us from this madness.
And did you pray to let him not turn you to stone?
No,
Have the gods ever answered your prayers before?
not so directly, I would say.
Who were you praying to when you were frozen?
I didn't pray to anyone. We were running.
You were stuck in a prayer position.
Well,
Found you.
yes, I suppose I just feared for my life.
Well, do you think in that moment when you feared for your life, you were praying to Heptactor too? And he just neglected to answer that particular prayer?
Perhaps it was a reflex.
Look, you strike me as very interested in completing this quest, which is
I am.
fine. Yes. Bravery and stupidity can very easily be confused. Do not run in and die.
I am prepared to do one of the two things you mentioned.
Great, so you will stay here, and we will see you at dawn after we have raided this camp.
Yes, that's fine.
Take the time again to rest your body and your mind.
I will.
Try to steel yourself. Try to separate the divine and the physical in your mind. Focus on your health out here, your body, your good friend's body.
Make a religion check.
Oh my god.
3.
You just kind of get the impression that she's not sure what to make of that. She doesn't think, she doesn't shake it off, but she's sort of thinking and isn't quite sure sort of how to process that.
Fucking.
I will. I will. Yes, thank you.
Focus.
I will.
I think Orba's gonna take out her dagger, like it's still in its sheath, and just. I will collect this at dawn. This is for you to protect yourself in the meantime.
Thank you.
Don't run off with it.
You can't kill an elemental with a dagger, and there's going to be more than one.
Yes, I believe that.
Just in general and for timing, collect it at dawn. We have to rest before we see anyone
What
else.
time is it?
Like 5, 6 o'clock.
Yeah, so we're gonna go to bed at like 7.
Go to bed.
We're gonna wake up before dawn
And then at night.
raid. That was the idea.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Or a little after dawn.
Sort of clutches the dagger to her chest. Yes.
7 for 8. 7 for 8.
I'll find a spot to hide amongst the weeds.
Be safe.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's go.
Shall we?
You guys start to turn to move. With this bargain we have struck, what request within reason would you make to have the book destroyed?
Oh my god.
Hear that voice in the back of your head, hairs standing up in the back of your neck, the warmth. Can you repeat that? He asked, what request within reason would you make to have the book destroyed? He wants the book destroyed. He's saying, what do you want in return for you to destroy the book?
Bring him right back. Shit.
I get the sense that I would have to destroy the book.
That's what he's asking.
Like, I wouldn't say, yes, it's destroyed, and he would do it, and it would just happen. I would have to do it.
He's saying, what do I have to give you for you to destroy the book?
Huh.
Nobody else notices it. This isn't like the vision that he had in front of him,
Right.
where like Graven was obviously kind of in
Well,
a
skipping ahead.
Weaken my new sibling.
In what way?
Oh!
Some of his powers will become mine.
Destroy it and we shall see.
Oh my god! Oh, neither do I.
I need the night. I need the rest.
Fine.
I mean, straight book.
Cool air kind of comes back, running over your face. Sort of immediately there was kind of sweat, beads of sweat running down the back of your neck, and then you feel that coolness, sort of the perspiration now, the wind blowing against it there. Alright, so you guys soldier forward through the forest here.
We should rest soon.
Yeah, we should.
Before we get close.
Yes.
Yeah.
We should
Just-
not go much farther at all.
To be clear, she's not telling us something. I can
Yeah,
feel it.
mate,
Listen.
I
She's not
believe
telling
you.
us something. I can feel it.
I believe you.
There
I
is a-
don't want us to walk into a trap. I especially don't want you to walk into a trap involving another god.
There is a very good chance.
Going to this temple. Why do you think we're going?
I'm not saying that us going to the temple. I'm saying it could be anything. I don't know what it is. It could be when we bring him back, that book isn't exactly a book of prayers. It's something more powerful.
I sense that it is very specific to Heptactor.
Sure, but it could be a very powerful book that could
hurt you. That could hurt you.
Well, could it help you?
Let us.
Do you not?
Orba!
We will rest.
What?
None of the meddling gods are your friend now.
Let's find a spot to rest.
So as advertised kind of from a distance when you looked from the fork in the road forward.
See the lanes?
Yes, the way forward begins a period of kind of elevation upheaval. From a bird's eye view, it would probably look down and see something that looks almost like a great green rumpled sheet. The hills kind of bumping up against one another at various angles, creating a very unpredictable network of little small valleys and hills that very well could be the lanes. None of them deeper than, 80 to 100 feet. None of these are sort of mountainous terrain, but often steep enough to make, if you try to travel kind of directly through, you'd be doing a lot of kind of climbing up and down. It doesn't take long for you to miss the open air of the bridge that crossed over those lakes, even if it did come with an ambush, because the trail now kind of envelops you. It feels very closed in, and the way the sound travels, sometimes you'll hear like a bird noise or a critter, and you'll look only to discover that it's actually quite far away, just because of the way the sound is kind of echoing through these little canyons. So before you guys get too far in here, were you looking for somewhere to...
Yeah, I want to keep my eyes out for a place that's like well covered, sort of from...
Everybody can give me a survival check there, and...
Have we
double
traveled
your-
more than an hour now?
Yes, it has taken more than an hour.
My fucking.
Oh my
You roll another natural one?
Yes.
There's been like 17
Can we
natural
just like
ones
end
tonight.
tonight, flip the table?
That was a terrible roll.
Survival.
Oh.
That's
With the doubled
Yeah,
proficiency.
that's with it doubled.
Wait.
I know.
Survival 22.
14.
All right. As you look for a
Thank
good
God
place
you
to
guys
hunker
can
down,
survive this.
moving forward, you feel that you actually have more options than you're accustomed to during your travels. Every large boulder or sort of forlorn edifice offers some degree of shelter from maybe just a casual observer walking through the forest. The question is less about can you find a shelter and more about what kind of shelter you want. Do you want a small glade surrounded by dense kind of thickets, a collapsed wall that maybe once belonged to a hut of some kind that now angled to make a lean-to of sorts? So there's never going to be any degree of certainty that a random creature of the forest wouldn't happen by unintentionally.
Sure.
But as you saw when you followed the clues to the bandit stash, as soon as you're off what sort of loosely constitutes the main trail, someone would need to be like looking with purpose. There's so much sort of overgrown vegetation, a lot of boulders and rocks, the way the terrain is kind of pushed up and down in a way that there's no clean, like in any direction you can never see more than 50, 100 feet in any given direction. So there's plenty of little spots. It's kind of what kind of spot you like the sound of, kind of nestled in a rock, between a lot of dense thickets, sort of whatever you're looking for.
What do you think about the hut there? Sort of.
Yeah, it looks like there was like once a building there and now it's crumbled, but one wall has leaned against a rock, so there's a little kind of triangle sort of lean-to
That's
space there.
Probably for the best. We can cover it with basilisk urn, perhaps, so that we don't get disturbed by creatures in the evening.
Oh, right. That'd be great.
Okay.
Because there's only one entrance to that, right?
Yes, as far as
Unless we want to be disturbed by cockatrices.
Fuck's sake.
Well, hopefully we should still have a watch. So if we hear a cockatrice, perhaps.
Although,
We don't want anyone to turn to stone while everyone else is asleep.
that or interrupt our rest when we desperately
We need a rest. We just need to rest.
Don't listen to
All right. How long have we traveled since we left her?
like an hour.
On a 4-person watch on an 8-hour rest, that's 2 hours per watch, right?
fuck.
So with 2 hours, I could conceivably get back to them and back to the...
Conceivably, yes. Remember that any kind of significant interruption would end you wouldn't get the long rest. Okay. So,
All right.
If I see Graven thinking,
Roll an insight check.
No.
so you guys find a spot.
you just
This
made
is
this and
alright.
gave it to me.
Oh, great. So Erland takes out the basilisk urn that you got from Praxis, or pops the cork, and the smell dissipates rather quickly, but it is a little potent. It has kind of a metallic kind of smell.
Got another slop, baby.
And he sort of rubs it on the entrance.
Please take
there.
something else.
And it keeps creatures basically that are weaker than basilisks away up to 100 feet. So creatures with a creature rating less than 3, which is a basilisk is, sort of stay away from it as long as they're not undead or constructs, or as long as they can't smell. Or
What do you want me to
as
take?
long as they can smell.
Can you take one of my Rye-through potions?
I would love that.
Give him something else.
Wait, no, you need that, dude.
It's either that or healing potions.
Healing potion,
So-
please.
No,
How
because
many
you
healing
need Riot
potions do you
Potion.
have?
Like, there's.
I
You're
have
the.
3 of those.
Yeah, give me a healing potion, because at least
I only
can...
have 2 of those. Oh, so
You're
at
taking
least
the
you can
riot
drink
root.
it?
No,
I don't
so
want
that
you to
shit
drink
It's
the
up
healing
to
potion.
her.
I'm giving you a
She gives you a riot.
potion.
I smash it on the ground.
Fucking drink it.
And you piss on it.
Kill Erland or save Erland? Oh, kill.
It's distilled riot root, right?
Distilled riot fruit potion, yeah.
2 L's?
Yes.
Thank you.
So you guys hunker down here. Little, for those of you whose sort of bedrolls are closer to the entrance, a little that stale metallic smell there, but nothing that you can't sleep.
Another
We're getting a
question.
long rest
Yes.
here.
Well,
Maybe.
The book is tightly gripped to him. Couldn't tell what it was,
Yeah.
but it's not stone.
oh no, it is stone.
It is also stone.
If you are carrying all carry to warn items when you receive it, because it's sort of like it's like almost like a spreading infection. So if you're clutching onto it, that stone sort of.
And how big is this? Like, he's holding onto it. How much of it is like sticking out on either side?
6 inches on either side.
Fuck. Graven's gonna rip off this fucking dude's arm in the middle of the night.
All right.
I'll take first watch.
Okay, yeah, I can take second.
Third.
Before we do that, really quickly, I'm hesitant to hang on to this broken crown egg when we go into Finlock Forest
Okay.
and the Shade Assembly. So I would like you to think about where we can leave it or who we can entrust it to, because it's a dwarf bragging about how he essentially turned the tides for the war using the Shade Assembly as a pawn.
Oh, the one we found that is
Right.
very... The one we found with
Yes.
the broken crown?
Yes.
We can't get...
I'm not walking into the Shade Assembly with that.
That's fair
We
enough.
could bury it somewhere along the coast.
Like a squirrel?
And it's better than walking with it.
We don't need to make up our minds now.
Let's not worry about
I
it.
just wanted to prep that possibility. I'm not.
Perhaps
I'm
pockets can
snacking
take
through
it.
this conversation,
can.
just
He's an operative.
stress eating.
Pockets is not enough.
He represents operatives. You don't think he has
does.
some kind of a
Okay.
incentive to?
We would
might-
be sharing the information with whoever took it,
Yes,
which is not a good
Anyone
idea.
can put it together and listen to that.
That's the problem. So, yeah, burying it like a squirrel doesn't sound so bad now, does it? Good night, please. I'm exhausted.
It's better than it getting taken from us.
And we're not like squirrels. We'll remember where we put it.
And the final thing before we go to bed, I want Bazaar's chess piece contract. I want that paper now.
Oh, I don't have it. You have it?
The one about you?
Yeah.
Why?
Does that
Because I
still
want it.
exist? Why is that still intact?
Did we?
I thought you may have ripped it up.
I don't think you gave it to me. I tried to watch back, but there's so many times we've fought about this.
These are all of
We'll
them.
retcon it. We'll take it away if you don't have it. It's not in my binder.
Oh yeah, it is. He has it.
What's all this shit on the back, bro? My notes.
Oh my god.
Is that Erland's notes or just yours?
They're my notes.
You can
Take a picture
Yeah,
of the front.
Yes.
But also, I can give it to you. Like, you don't have to. Or John doesn't have to give
Can
it.
I
authority.
see him
Just
take
give
it out?
You can-
No, I don't take it out. I haven't taken it out. I want to make. This was John making sure I still had it.
Okay.
Why do you want it?
Just give it to her. Why are you being weird?
Because I don't want it found on her.
Can I kind of try to?
It's in my bag.
He didn't take it out. He was saying.
No, I know.
let it
Can I
go.
try to grab for his bag?
I don't want you
you
walking
can.
into the Shade Assembly holding your own
It
contract.
gets destroyed right now.
You're
Yes.
being weird. Just let her destroy it. Why are you being weird? Just let her take it.
Erland's gonna pull it out. And...
That's it.
Do it a couple more times.
Can you?
I intentionally tried to do a corner so I can still read my notes.
You can see
John
that
doesn't have to do
Erland
it.
tore it up.
You're an improviser.
Perfect.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Actually, it's
really
pretty good.
Wow.
Or was sufficiently fooled.
Don't give him. Aha! It's still together.
Wait, yeah, was that Erland doing that?
Hand check.
Erland rips up the note
Okay.
and sprinkles it on the ground
Why did you still even
and
have
steps
that?
on it a few times.
What is that for? Good measure. Okay, I'm right tired.
Good night.
Any other leverage anybody else has here?
I don't
with
have
one another?
anything. I don't.
Any other and Graven opens his eyes and everyone's like,
Do you still have the picture of me from Corn to Secrecy?
No,
The description
I
of
gave
me?
it to you
No,
in
the description
chapter...
of me.
I gave that shit to you in chapter like 20, bitch.
Oh, I thought you just gave me the picture that you found in Grimari's thing.
No, I gave you everything.
What do you have of me?
Nothing. Go to sleep.
I'm taking first watch.
Everybody give me perception checks.
Go to sleep. Go the fuck to sleep.
Natural 20.
16.
Perception, fucking
17.
21.
Right? Excellent. All
Natural
the way
20
around.
on your walk
Finding
back
a-
to the
Finding a very sort of comfortable spot where you feel not exposed on any angles. You're really able to, sitting at the edge of this sort of makeshift lean-to, you have a very good, nobody could possibly approach you from an angle that, concerns you or that would be in a blind spot. So you all have a very good vantage point. Time passes. Things go by. At one point, while Erland's kind of on his watch, he's looking, and at one point you hear like a little rustling of leaves. And it sounds like something maybe got a little closer. It doesn't sound like the sort of
Damn.
chuckling, clucking of a cockatrice, but something sounds like it gets closer and then like goes away after smelling
10 out of 10.
the basilisk urine.
Probably a fucking squirrel.
And as Erland's kind of listening there and idly kind of
Maybe it can bury the egg.
rubbing his fingers together, at one point there's like a sharp pain in your pinky finger. And you kind of look down at one point and the nail on your left pinky finger
No,
is
it's
like dark.
turning blood.
Oh, baby.
And as you reach out, you kind of touch it, and it, literally without even applying any pressure, the nail comes off.
It's the one with the Bandit the Benefactor on it?
Left pinky?
Yeah.
That's what, yeah.
You're like, maybe this whole finger
Does
will
it
fall
seem
off.
like it's like a blood pressure thing?
It does not, no. And
That's great.
after the nail falls off, you kind of look at your pinky, and underneath the nail where because it's dark, and at first it was looking through the nail, it was kind of black, it's really more of a very dark green. And it's like,
Ew.
as you touch it, it's like soft to the touch, almost like
Baby.
mossy, like where the under your nail will.
Oh,
delicious.
Erland.
And that's just that you have
I
the
feel
finger.
bad.
Can I, do you have a dagger?
Oh
There's
god.
a sword.
Yeah, I have. I think I have just like a little.
Do you have a little dagger as
yeah,
well?
I'm pretty sure I
If you
do.
have one.
If Safira's asleep, I'm gonna try and very quietly.
Do you have that like in your slots, like for your bag? Because that would take up.
Sure. I thought I had one ages ago, and now
Either
I'm
stealing the dagger or I'm trying to steal a sword.
Okay, then just try to steal my sword.
You can try and steal. It's in a mechanical.
That's why I wanted to
stab.
go for the dagger.
Sorry.
So I mean, you can. It's just it might
Okay.
be noisy.
I'm gonna. There's nothing else that.
Is
there
you
a-
saw
is-
me use that hand axe.
Yeah, his ice sort of
yeah.
pick,
Ice.
ice,
Ooh,
ice
god
pick.
damn.
Is it a pick or is it a?
It's like a little hand axe for the ice. There's a
Hand
pick on one side and
Yeah.
an axe. on
Okay,
the
I'm gonna
other.
try and take that from Graven.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check.
Just more like 20 perception.
Oh.
11.
11.
Oh, no.
As soon as you go to sort of, it's just on Graven's waist there. As soon as you touch it, you roll over.
Do I wake up?
Yeah, a little. You click groggily.
I need the ice axe.
Why?
Creature nearby.
What? Oh, come on.
What's? It got through the basilisk urine.
It's nearby. I need a cutting mechanism.
Does that seem true?
I'm gonna say.
Oh no.
Give me a deception check also.
Insight. Insight.
Yeah.
10.
Natural 20.
There's just something about Erland reaching for that axe that you just know that's not.
I'm gonna grab whatever hand he's got out there, which looks like his left hand. What is going on?
There's something wrong with me. I need to check.
Check what?
If I'm more plant than man now, Goliath.
Do you need help?
No, I need a hand axe.
I'm gonna take it out and I'm gonna hold it. For what? I'll do it.
Oh. But.
My pinky between the base joint and the second joint. Make a small incision.
Ugh. Oh. Ugh.
You take 1 slashing damage from the cut there.
Everyone dies.
And it bleeds freely with blood there for a moment, and then where the sort of slice was, instead of like a clean blade cut, the edges are like fuzzy, like as if the inside was sort of mossy, and as it sort of opens up a little bit, each like on each end, making up the both halves of that cut are like just soft and fuzzy.
Cutting.
You
Where
got
does
like
it-
cordyceps in
You
you.
seeing what you? Are you seeing what you expected?
The palm. The palm, Goliath.
Take another 1 slashing damage.
Good thing I went first.
Little blood trickling down your arm. You look closer. Still fuzzy edges on that
Oh
cut.
no.
What does it mean?
He's gonna take off his fucking shirt.
Okay.
Heart.
This is...
The heart, Goliath.
Is he shouting? Wake up.
He's intensely. Take another 1 slashing damage. Pouring down a little bit. And you wait and you sort of feel, because it's hard to see at that angle, you touch a little bit. Clean cut.
Are you afraid that it's reached too deep?
Not yet. Still have some time. Gonna wink at him. Go back to my watch.
How long?
I don't know.
I don't believe you for a second.
It would be nice if we found another herbalist or a healer to prevent whatever the fuck is in my finger from reaching my heart.
Do you want to lose the arm before that happens? I'm not saying right now. I'm saying...
Don't think that would solve the problem. My power doesn't stem from my fingers.
How did you intake whatever it was you did?
We've been over this, I think. A lucky few of us don't just get to use myconid extract once. Some of us have to live with it.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do.
If we bump into Grimari, don't let him turn me into a myconid.
Wouldn't he be able to help you?
I don't know if he'd want to. Get some rest, Goliath, I'll be fine.
You watch Erland go back to where he was sitting, wrapping kind of just a cloth around. You have healer's kit. You know.
I'll put the hand axe away like deep in the bag and kind of lay on it, like so that he definitely wouldn't be able to get it.
We're waking up to just Erland with a 1 arm. Oh my god.
Graven wakes up for his watch.
It's time.
I'm at 19 HP right now, so like I had taken some damage from the bandits fight. I just kind of want to look around and see if I see on any of the other. I know the heart's good, but like
No, it seemed very localized to the hand and palm there of that left hand that you had. Yeah, none of your other bruises or wounds have that. So those kind of qualities to them. Okay, more time goes by. You guys each take your watches, unless there's anything. All right, you guys get the benefits of a long rest here.
How many
And going to
hit
bed
dice
at
do we
around
put on a long rest? I always forget.
half your hit die.
Half.
Yep. And during that time, getting a little bit of your strength back, you went to bed at around sort of 7-ish, so you're waking up at around, what is that, 3 in the morning? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah, 3 in the morning.
Dang.
Maybe we'll say an hour to travel.
I'm up to
another-
full HP.
We'll say
Oh, shit!
3:34.
Yes,
somewhere
finally the
between
bane of the
3:30 and
Ebwoods
4
is
o'clock.
gone.
Oh my gosh.
Safira feels that weight on her finally.
Oh, get out of my thing.
No longer cursed by the Ebwoods, the last vestige of the Ebwoods.
Hey Orba, what does your plant do? Remind us what the plant does? Remind us what the plant does? The
Is
plant
John
that you have?
asking or is Erland?
No, John's asking what the plant does.
Oh, it can
Those
get rid
good
of 1
things.
level of sepsis, gain 2d4 temporary hit points, or grant inspiration.
2d4 temporary hit points does not allow you to go over your current hit points, does it?
It does.
Oh, it does.
It's just, so temporary hit points are like a barrier, but if you were to gain a different source of temp, it can't keep stacking.
Yeah,
It would
yeah.
replace your temporary.
Sounds pretty good.
I get to choose which hit dice I get back when I have different hit
Yes.
dice, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
We love that. We love that. Come on, sweet baby girdle.
Just the faintest bit of light sort of cracking through the treetops, the canopies, and starting to kind of trickle just past the lip of the lean-to there. And the person kind of lying closest, maybe Safira, they're lying closest to the entrance. You get that finally over time, that little bit of light hits your eyelid and it immediately kind of pops open. Just that reflex of the light of day kind of breaking against, but it's very faint. I mean, still, at 3:30, 4 o'clock, it's just little tendrils of light that are leaking through here.
As soon as I see light, I'm gonna check around for. I think Orba was last watch and see if she's up.
Yeah, you said Orba was up.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm up.
Yeah, I'm up. Should we all be up? Is it time?
Yes, I'm up.
I'm kind of patting Graven and Erland.
Yes,
Up.
I'm
It's time
awake.
to get up.
I'm awake.
Ugh.
Anything? Anyone?
No,
Quiet evening.
nothing.
Good.
Eventful.
Quiet is good.
I'm reaching into my bag, getting more.
I haven't had zero
Rations.
hit, zero sepsis in so long.
Very nice. I would also say, because you guys went to bed early, the plant is not ready yet. It's 24 hours.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be exactly, but that was probably closer to like 9, between 9 and
So,
10.
like,
yeah,
yeah,
so it's a couple hours before you'll be able to use that again.
Okay.
Damn it.
No.
Good to know.
Sorry, just doing
I got
some
2 girdles back.
Some spells. Okay.
So, we're raiding these bandits.
Yeah, I say we scout for a moment, and then, as long as we still have no light, we
Yeah.
Erland slams us down.
Yes, right. Right. Okay.
So it seems like, are we assuming that this red circle is a stash, a different access point? What do we think this circle signifies?
It's the
No
first
idea.
place we have to check. It's either an access point to a stash or the stash itself.
Why would you put the stash below where the fort is?
That seems stupid to me too. But
It
this
might
is
not
in the
be-
red circle.
It's dumb.
Can you,
It's a dumb idea.
can you pull out the contract, the shitlist
Oh,
contract?
yeah. You mean, hang on. Okay, so.
Safira woke up drunk.
Tired. We woke up at 3 in the morning. It's been a long day.
The lanes are a series of mini canyons you may pass on your way
You guys
east.
pretty much
Fort
didn't
is
know.
built into the cliffside. Staircase leads up. I think
So
that's
the
all they
fort
say.
is built. Oh, so the fort is the that must be.
So I
perhaps it's a hidden. Some I read in school once a long time ago that.
Okay,
forts,
this better be relevant.
It is. I think perhaps.
Yes.
Get to it.
Yes,
Get to it.
forts would have an escape route sometimes, so that if you were being attacked,
You
So
could
you think
could
this
flee
is-
out while people were attacking in.
So
Yeah,
your
we
best
had them
guess
at the
is-
halls. They were called fire escapes.
Oh.
Right?
It's similar.
There's a fire at one entrance, you could exit another one.
Then
Yes,
this
and
is
sometimes in forts they were secret, so that you could perhaps take someone important out.
potentially a secret entrance. Either way, we should check it out, probably.
Could be guarded, so let's be cautious when we do.
Yes. So, shall we step out?
I'm kind of like packing up my bedroll and
You
like.
can't see Orba, by the way.
Oh,
Oh, entering Reaper form.
I am entering Reaper form.
Excellent.
Let's change
Oh my
the
god, do your
slide.
eyes like glow in the night a little bit, or are they just different colors?
A little bit. They're not like you could see them from a long way away,
she's
but
a
they do
beacon.
have like a little just sort of eminence to them.
Orba,
Yeah.
any particular reason why you think you need to be this way right now?
Why are you like this?
I anticipate we're going to be encountering quite a bit of resistance, and I would rather be able to hold my own. Plus, Erland can't maintain the front line alone, and sometimes you resort to spells. I wish to be on the front a little bit.
If you need me on the front line, I can use my bow.
you're too effective from a distance.
Yeah, I like being at a distance too. I'm just saying, worst case scenario.
I just would really like to. I've been meaning to get that spell onto your tail where I could keep track of you with a small flame, but
I didn't take a second to attune to my little thing.
I can say that was a part of the rest.
Oh.
Your scabbard. Yeah.
Can I attune to this stupid potion thing that still makes me real fucking
What's the
burdened?
word?
Yeah.
Oh, what's the word?
What's your
I
commitment?
kind of like, and this was Anthony's suggestion.
It was.
Duck. So then everyone just ducks and I
Duck it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe it's not that cool, but it has to be one syllable.
just
Yeah.
watch yourself.
Around
it's
ponds.
I'm just-
Around ponds.
I'm wrong. It's
Question.
And-
She says ducks. Does that make it go or just duck?
There's intention, right?
There has to be intention. Ducks plural would probably do it, but if you were like, is there a word that
Look at
has
these.
duck in the middle of it?
no.
Reduction.
Induction.
Yeah, like it would understand that if you had said a word that had duck in it, that you were not trying to.
Okay.
So I cannot refer to the water birds.
The waterfowl.
Yes, the water fowl.
When it comes to preparing the spells in the morning,
Yeah.
do I have this time to like kind of choose? Like, I can have this conversation and then choose to prepare specific spells, or am I like, I'm awake and these are what I have?
The idea is so a long rest isn't necessarily just straight up sleeping. It's like downtime of that. So during that time, you spend some time doing your spell. You would you need to kind of consult the group prior, not after.
Okay.
So sometime during the night or during your watch, you spend some time sort of meditating and preparing.
Well,
So what's the problem?
didn't ready it. I can't see you, and I would rather that I could. Maybe tomorrow morning I'll be able to.
Or
Try.
if we rest this evening, I can turn, right before we go to bed or something.
Well, we also don't want anything identifying on her while we're doing something stealthy.
You can cover the flame. We can figure out a way to have it covered. You're right. More before we get into the forest, I would
You
like
wanna
it.
put a flame on my tail?
Yes, before we get to the forest.
That would be so cool.
I know. Think about what. Just
Can it be a color?
no.
Oh.
I think about a way to cover it. An apparatus
a little hat.
a little hat.
Oh,
yes.
Little tail hat.
That's
A tail sock.
Yeah.
Tail sock.
Absolutely.
Yes.
If you get a little elastic going around, because it's got a little tip, if you get it going around the
As
bottom.
completely hilarious as that would be.
You guys fucking kidding me?
Can we?
No.
Because we talked about that would work, right? Like if she had a continual flame on her tail, I'd
can-
be able to see exactly where she was. As
Yes,
long as
because
I could see
it's
the flame.
magical.
Okay.
It's not.
Shall I?
That is if Kuizni lets me get the spell off, I guess.
That's true.
If he knows what I'm doing.
Shall I lead the way?
I'm gonna kind of start walking out of the.
Before we advance, we should try and. Do you have silence? Are you able to make silent things?
Should have talked about this last night. No.
That's all right.
Well, we should perhaps try and do this in a similar fashion to the way that we did the Broken Crown Outpost, where we
Right.
don't incur all of them at once.
No,
we don't
we
bring
want
on
to
all of
take
them at
them on
once.
one
We
at a
want to
time,
take them
if
on one at a
possible.
time.
But we're just scouting for now, right?
No, now it's night. We have to go now.
No, I know, but we were gonna
Wee morning hours, but
take a second to.
Yes, we assess first,
Okay,
but
yeah,
we have to
so
do it while the
we
light
can't
is
do
down.
that
few
until we get
hours.
there. So we should start moving because we don't have that much time.
I mean, it's certainly for at least for another couple hours, like before the time when one would traditionally wake up, unless they intentionally woke up very early.
Okay.
All right.
I gotta make a new one anyway.
It's fine. You guys start to head out. You again sort of moving through what they call the lanes here. And despite some limitations on your vision just ahead of you because of the terrain, it's evidently not particularly conducive to root growth either. The rocky edges keep the slopes pretty clear of trees. There isn't like a lot of vegetation that's making it difficult to see kind of what's up above you. And it allows to spot you after 30, 45 minutes of travel. You see some structures coming up in the distance that sit atop the right-hand ridge. So on the right-hand side, kind of up at the top. Several wooden structures, none of them particularly large. They're all situated in a way that kind of gives them a solid vantage point. You can tell that like that was a tactical decision on their end to kind of create a structure up there. And you have a decent idea that this could be the hideout mentioned in Emmett Nesbitt's contract. Something important to note is this isn't the only way through, that, the lanes kind of snake in and out and stuff. So one kind of peels off a little to the right, another one to the left, and then the straight ahead path is the one where the fort's kind of sitting there up on the top. So if one was traveling through here, they could be like, I don't want to fucking go near that and avoid it, but you were able to see that sort of path ahead of you.
Does it branch off enough that we could, if that's in the middle, could we take the right and then kind of climb back towards it?
It would be a tough climb. The sides, I mean, there's some, certainly at this point, you don't know what's necessarily ahead in that direction, but that's quite a climb on that end.
Or by the spyglass. I'm gonna try and look up at the. Are we seeing this area yet? Or?
Give me a perception check.
I'm gonna be looking through to try and find something that looks like this, and to see if there's any watch.
Great, and throw on your monitors for me.
Oh shit! Yeah.
How will I roll?
Oh boy.
Oh, 18.
I can never tell when he rolls, even though I'm watching him.
You definitely, you peer up and down the rocks each time, sort of looking, because in the drawing there's kind of like a little staircase there. It has a pretty sort of strong signifier, and you do not recognize, you don't see that structure in what you can see. There's only one person that you can see.
Use
So
don't pull on the
Yeah.
monitor itself.
You have
use
to kind of hold the
backing.
base.
hold the base.
Sorry.
No, don't pull
Don't
the
pull on
top.
the monitor. Yeah, you got push.
Okay.
It's
We'll do it.
not
Oh,
easy.
it's
It's
fine.
not easy.
It's fine.
All right, sorry.
So you guys are kind of off in the distance a little bit, but this is what you're seeing. Sort of, this is the lanes here, the sort of lower end that you're passing through.
That is bad.
Yeah.
But
Right.
up here is where you can see kind of a little sort of ridge up here, and then what looks like kind of the entrance to this fort area. So
I don't know.
let me.
No,
There
but
we
you
go.
don't see it.
So you're kind of way out here. You're even further back than that, looking up, and it does look like sort of seated on these sort of rocky, the stone kind of edifice there. He's like slouched down, but you can see a helmet that if you didn't kind of have a good look, it might just look like a helmet sitting on the rock there. But at one point, you just see it turn, and then turn the other way. So it's someone who looks like they're sort of trying to conceal their appearance at least a little bit as they sort of keep watch up there.
And sorry, this fort. I know that it's like up on top of it, but does it seem that so big? Does it?
John.
Relax. Does it seem like
Hello, John.
this could, the way the lanes sort of break apart, does it seem like this could potentially be on another area, or does it?
Possibly. You're not seeing the whole, like, you can't see all of
Like,
the
can we
sides.
break off to the right and like?
You could. There's no guarantee that then swings back as the thing, but you certainly could.
Oh, I see. So it could be like through this and then around or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, there certainly could be something that matches that because you're not seeing all sides of this sort of cliffside here. So.
Should have been regular Orba. Levitate.
There's a guard hiding, and he's awake.
Great.
Pass the spyglass back.
There you go.
Okay, is there another path we should take? Should we break off to the right, maybe?
There's gotta be a way to get up there, but we'll be seen if we take the normal route.
The route through, I don't know how
I
we
don't
get through
think
that
we-
without
Let's not go through the middle here.
killing him quickly, but we'd have to do it in one shot.
Even
That'd be
if we
very
did-
hard.
And then
how
we'd have to retrieve the body.
How far away is that from us right now? Where he
How far
pointed
what?
to that guy.
I mean, you guys are here, like, you guys aren't, like, all the way up here. You guys are probably back this way a little bit, like,
God, so we're like hundreds of feet away.
yeah, I mean, 200 feet to get to, like, underneath here, and then he's up another 100 feet there up the thing, so.
Christ.
Because you're, like, peering from a distance there.
Yeah.
Okay. We have some time on our side. Do we want to try and explore around the area and just see if there's a better access point?
Yes, I think we should sneak around because this looks nasty, frankly.
Graven, what do you think?
I wish we could climb up there another
I
way,
know, me
but
too, but I don't think we should try.
it does not look.
So there's a path. Just so I'm looking at this, is there a path like right in front? Like where's the path? Where's the other path around?
Like back here for like do you mean like the branching off of the lanes? Yeah, like back, like if you guys backed up a little bit, you passed by it, so it would like come. You're just not sure where that leads, so it goes like off over.
I don't know if that's going to.
I think it's worth a shot, mate, because
We're better off in the evening though. When it's still there's no light.
You mean right now in the?
Do we think it would take us an hour to go around to the right?
You have no idea where that path leads.
We've got
so maybe
2 to 3 hours of.
yeah, at least
darkness.
like if not darkness, like because already a little bit of the sunrise is peaking. It's just that you have a few more hours before you might conventionally think people would be
surprise,
waking
yeah.
up. Like at least the majority of them before.
how about this? We walk on the right side for 20 minutes or so. See if we can see anything new. If we don't, we'll head back and we'll take our chances going in through the front.
I think we need to use the time that we have now to
Okay, here's
take
a
it
crazy...
head on.
Yeah?
What were you about to say? I have a crazy idea, so why don't you start with your less crazy idea?
This is not particularly crazy.
Okay.
What if we simply waited 15 minutes here and observed and see what happened for a moment?
Just
To see if he
there's a switch in
moves,
the gun.
see if he's only there temporarily, see what's what.
Okay, that's better than my crazy idea.
What's your
Which
crazy
was
idea?
what?
Okay, it's pretty crazy, but it's pretty
can't
cool.
wait.
How far away is that guy again? Sorry, from like where we're.
200.
But yeah, multiple hundreds of feet.
Oh, that's not gonna work. I was going to say, you bridge the gap,
and turn into a wolf bear turtle thing.
Well,
I said it was crazy. Don't shake your head at me.
I could do it. The problem is, I can only do it once, probably, but also, I have to get quite a bit closer to be able to do that.
If we think that this is the only watch person, can we try to stealthily approach, or do we just pretend to be travelers, get close enough, and I hold him?
We look not like travelers. That's why I want to observe and just see what's going on.
Let's sit and wait and
So
see.
I'll sort of keep an eye on him. Wait for.
Could I try to, like, taking my sweet-ass time, like, try to start scaling a little bit?
I mean, are
Like-
you getting so there's as you get further over here, it
Yeah.
becomes pretty much intraversable. However, through these kind of shrubs here,
Yeah.
and then up the side, like that's very difficult but conceivable. And then there's this little area here, which is not easy but less difficult, sort of
but
up through
possibly
here.
more seeable? like
Yeah,
more,
potentially more
yeah.
more visible. Yeah. I mean, are you doing that during this time?
I mean, I'm gonna gauge it. I'm gonna start kind of very slowly using, minutes
Okay,
at a time.
it's pretty quiet out, so you prepared to try and sneak up to the hillside there?
not all the way up, I guess is my.
I'm saying the minute you start climbing,
Oh, yeah.
you're pushing through some shrubs and climbing on rocks and stuff. And you're not that far from him. You're, if you're up to that point, you're, 100 feet away from him.
Just wait a moment. Let's observe.
Wait.
Watch for a little bit.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
The guy stays there for the entirety of that period.
And he's still moving. He's still looking.
Every once in a while, you see his head just kind of move. It looks like because his back's against the rock, until he turns kind of the side, you don't even see his face. So he's looking the other way mostly.
He's looking south.
Yes, like on the other side there. For the most part. Every once in a
okay.
while you see his head turn and he kind of looks over his shoulder or something. But
Okay.
for the most part, he's looking straight ahead.
He is looking in the other direction.
Because that's probably where the easiest path up is.
Maybe the more vulnerable position.
Well, then perhaps if we're quiet and slow, we can get underneath him, and then you can hold him, and we can make our way all the way up there.
I need to be within
attack.
60 feet.
If we got like right underneath that sort of like,
About 100 feet up.
it's 100 feet up.
Graven, when you cast the silence spell.
I can't do it today.
Oh yeah, okay, never mind. I was just wondering if you could cast it on an item on your person, or does it have to be
Well, I could-
on a
No, it's an
specific
area.
space?
It's a
I wouldn't be
specific
able to
space.
get back down to you, but I could get myself up there and try to grapple him.
We don't.
That is
gonna make
very
noise.
noisy.
Oh yeah, I
think-
can make a lot of noise.
The absolute quietest way. We have two options. One, we try and sneak so that we simply get out of view of him, which means moving straight forward and underneath the overpass.
Does he have like a blind spot that we can
It's
see?
the overpass,
Like-
yeah.
It would be able to see straight down. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's like once we're under there, we always. So we can either get to there, or
Perhaps there'll be some kind of secret entrance under there.
then we'll just have more information. The other option is, I, by myself,
Oh no.
I know, very quietly, try and get up there and stun him.
I mean, so
You
many
use
things
that-
could go wrong.
Tree ability that you have to get up
Are there
there.
trees on the ground?
Sure.
And the question is it 60? Are there any trees that are?
I mean, he's 100 feet up, so these are like shrubbery. Those aren't really trees. These are trees.
So I would have to like climb here, and then I could use what's
That
60
tree.
feet from that.
Can't say here and there.
There's a tree
No, Matt was. Oh,
there.
sorry, Matt was where Matt was looking before. If I climbed up the sort of
Up here?
eastern, yeah.
Yep.
Is one of those trees 60 feet from one of the trees near? Oh fuck me, not even close.
So
And you said there's a tree down.
There was a dead tree there. Yeah.
And what's 60 feet from that on the going to the east side, southeast side?
Oh my god.
Can't even.
So big. Big place.
So, the only way I'd be able to move between trees is sort of scaling this area here, southeast,
if you
and
were
then moving quietly through the trees to get closer. I would still have
Sure,
to get
mate, but
very
if
close
you
to
were
him.
to fumble even a tiny bit, that could draw the attention of everyone while you're in a bad position. I don't know if I like that. Pat.
Here's the thing: is I at the very least can use the. Here's the thing: is if we all get caught underneath, we're going to draw the attention of everyone.
I suppose, but
It's
at
a
least
question-
we'll be in a position where we can protect you.
Well, here's the thing: is I can hide behind a tree. I can jump down. I can use the tree thing to get further away. The risk is only one of us trying to be quiet is easier than all of us trying to be quiet.
I agree.
You're right.
Or another option, perhaps, a safer option. Only I move ahead. Staying on the ground here, I move ahead quietly and see if I can learn anything more by simply trying to get to his blind
I can
spot.
come up with you. I'm quite quiet
One
as
of
well.
us, just one.
And what do we do? We just stay down here and wait.
Until more information is gleaned. That's the safest option, actually.
Okay.
Are you more than +6?
Yeah, my stealth is actually, I think I'm proficient, so right now it's +9.
Yeah, it's not a wisdom or intelligence. So
Oh.
that proficiency doesn't double.
Oh, never mind.
For favored terrain, it's wisdom and
I
intelligence.
lied. It's +6.
Either one of us. The reason I would say me is that you can shoot from here and I can't.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not
Okay.
useful if you get caught. You're useful if I get caught.
Yeah, okay, you're right. Are you ready?
I'll keep the spyglass with me and I'll try my best to communicate with hand signals.
Okay.
None of these plans are good.
No, I don't like any of them, but they're better than... I mean, we could also just walk away, but I think we're in this.
That thought had crossed my mind, actually.
Well,
We can always just
say the word
run
now.
away, and they're very high up, and we can run.
Does-
They'd have to climb down.
I suppose.
Be
Alright.
careful of traps, Erland.
Yeah, be careful.
I'm gonna look ahead, actually, using the spyglass. I'm gonna look ahead on the ground and see if there's any traps.
You see
like no tripwires or anything.
Not that you can see from here now.
Great. All right.
Careful.
Get ready to shoot him if I,
Yeah, I'm ready. And I'm like, in preparation of him fumbling something, I'm knocking my bow.
Yeah, you said we are.
I guess they're 250 feet away.
Yeah.
I mean,
Can I
once-
actually, now that I guess we're outside of you can't hold an action when you're outside of combat.
I mean, you can just say that you're.
I'm
holding.
preparing.
Yeah, so
yeah,
you're
so
waiting.
I'm preparing
as-
action for as soon as that guy seems like he notices anything to do with Erland.
Okay.
Can we, as a group, move up to the point where it seems like we would be alerting him?
What?
What?
You mean just before you would be?
Yeah, he means
Yes,
to
just
the point
before.
where
It's like, can
would
we all
not
get to the
hold
point
Until that
where it
moment.
seems safe?
Yeah.
Or are
I
we
mean,
at that point now?
We
could
you
walk
kind of
to the-
are. At
Okay,
that
great.
point.
So then Erland is going to very quietly get low and prioritize stealth over speed.
Okay, great. Give me a stealth check. And so Erland, we're gonna put Erland.
We sure that plan's not ready yet?
Okay. 13.
Okay, we'll put a guard up.
Jesus Christ.
It's not bad.
It is bad.
He's
13?
Still, he's still far away.
What's your modifier?
The check is going to be a lower.
13.
Okay.
He's looking the other way.
Say it even more.
So you start to creep a little further forward, and once again, you're sort of timing it, making sure that every time he kind of turns his head or something, that you sort of stop and get sort of close to the wall.
Sir, can you show me where he is up there? I'm so sorry.
He was like right on the other side of
Oh
this
shit,
little.
he's right in the middle. Okay, cool,
yeah.
cool.
Mid. And you start to creep forward a little further. Okay, so we'll say you get to about here. You haven't seen any sign that he has noticed you up to this point. Yep. Give me a perception check.
Oh, no, stop it. I'm panicking. Not a 1.
Good, our
good.
scouts
10.
panicking.
And okay, you certainly don't see anything on your end.
I'm gonna try and keep moving.
Okay.
Do I see him?
Give me a perception check now as you get closer.
And I'm looking out for traps, as they said, like tripwires and
That is unbelievable.
Natural one.
Okay.
Stop.
It's uncanny.
Continuing to creep forward, what are you doing?
so bad
You haven't
for
seen
me.
him notify. I mean, you guys can from a distance see that he has certainly. There's no shouting, no.
I could have missed absolutely nothing, which is definitely what happened. So I'm gonna keep moving forward.
Okay. So you get underneath. I've got-
Silent alarm has been activated.
Yeah.
You get underneath essentially this sort of overpass here.
Okay. Do I hear any movement from him?
Give me a perception check.
Yeah, and I'm watching him as
Yes.
well to see.
Okay. 16.
It's very quiet here, eerily quiet, kind of here in the morning hours.
That's good.
No sounds at all.
You're talking to yourself here, bud.
What do I see?
You see before you. Here, let's get down here. We're moving forward a little more of this valley here. Passing by some of these big boulders, it looks like there's a little bit of a climb here, and then it curls kind of up and around, and it looks like this is kind of how you get up there.
Yeah.
Once you kind of move up here, let's go to the bigger map. So
Still none of this?
none of that you can see yet. So it curls around here, and then it looks like it swings all the way. Let me bring this thing up so it shows it.
Shitty path.
There we go. Yeah, so it curls all the way
Just
around up
lets
to the
off there, you
top
fall
there,
off into the abyss.
and that's what you see. So you're seeing. Like,
And does
the-
this?
the-
Sorry, the what are they called? The steps? The
lanes?
The lanes. Thank you. Do the lanes go up beyond the? So I know that there's this fort here. Do the lanes continue to go up so that this could conceivably be up by the fort?
From what you can see, like the tops of these hills are as high as it goes. It doesn't elevate much more than that.
the fuck is this?
Somewhere
Oh,
else.
man. We missed it.
It's not there.
We're in the wrong spot. I don't know.
So you're underneath the overpass.
Okay, I'm gonna look to the group, and I'm gonna sort of.
What does that mean, guys?
I'll go.
He doesn't know what to do.
I'll go.
He doesn't see anything. I think we have to meet. We have to move up to meet him. We should do this as a group, don't you think?
Seems like he doesn't see anyone.
Ooh, actually, what's the area underneath this look like? Can I climb this?
I mean, there's a lot of steep rock, but possibly. I mean, again, this is pretty much that same.
He can't see me here, though.
But he can hear you.
Yeah, but I could be an animal.
I mean, this is that area you were looking at before. So this is climbable. It's not easy, but it's theoretically climbable.
Yes.
I'm gonna.
And
If
he's
you
looking
still,
in this
if you're still
direction now.
looking at me,
Okay, let's move forward. We have to just
quietly
try.
move forward.
Stealth checks, everybody.
Damn.
Reaper or
What?
Reaper
This
Orba.
me.
15.
23.
Come on, Reaper Orba.
Shut up. Sure, forgot it. 14.
Okay.
Okay. You guys get up to this portion. You start to creep along the sort of base
I'm
here.
still like, as I'm kind of quietly running,
Yeah.
I'm still.
You eventually get to a point
Where
where
I
you
can- I
move
have
up
to-
as
yeah.
far, and now you still have your bow up, and then you loosen, so you slowly kind of unknock the arrow because you can no longer see.
Are there any
up
trees near me now?
there. 1 second. So everybody's kind of creeping up to you. There are kind of up on the rock there, like one there. I think that might have been the one we were looking at before. Yeah.
Yeah, and where would that one? Sorry, there's nothing
mean-
that can take me to, right? That's what we
Yeah,
figured out.
80 feet. Yep.
Are we up to Erland now?
Yeah.
All right.
This is as quietly
Yes,
as
you
possible.
can talk as
What
well.
if, while we still have just the watches out, I take off my armor, my shield, bring only my symbol, pretend to be lost, get as close as I can and hold him, and either throw him
This.
I don't know if we.
somewhere else. That could be anywhere in the lanes, or it could be on the complete opposite side of here.
Look, the problem we need to solve first is getting rid of these guys. Because we can't just be running about comparing this to everything, trying
Barbara
to see
did
where we
say
can get
that
in.
the thieves took no interest in her because she had no valuables. So you would have
She
to get
was
rid of-
stopped.
Yes, but
So you
Not
have to
harmed.
give
How
us. You
close
have
do
to
you need
leave
to
your
get?
bag here.
That's my suggestion. Yes,
How
I leave
close do you
everything
need to get to be
60 feet.
fuck's sake, do you think they'll let you within 60 feet of
I
them?
don't know.
And then your plan is to just grab him and toss him over?
If I'm successful in holding him,
What if you see other people? Oh, good.
what has been your idea? What has been your idea?
Sneak close and find this. But then that didn't work.
okay, well then we have to make a new plan. It could also be me.
Oh, you could make yourself look like something else.
No, I cannot.
Damn it.
Ah,
Foiled
let
again.
me finish. Okay, first off, I'm just going to take a guess that I'm far less intimidating looking than you.
Okay.
And I also
Safira's like scrutinizing between the two.
Yeah.
I can have my defenses up in a way that's possibly not as visually indicating.
All right.
I-
Let's play this out.
Okay.
You meet just one person up there. What do you do when you get up there?
oh my gosh, please help me. I'm so lost. Please.
And then what?
And then what?
I don't know.
He helps you?
I think
We would have to be right behind you, ready to kill him.
Or whoever whoever can get within range. Just one guy.
Okay,
Just
now
get
it's
one, and
starting to
then-
sound better than I just
You-
fly
you could-
myself.
hold
No,
on,
no,
hold
listen.
on.
Because then I can retrieve the body. There's somebody to get rid of any evidence. If there's multiple people, we have to.
How are
Just-
you? Sorry, how are you killing him?
No, I am the person who first makes contact. If you can also get some kind of a hit off, or you, that would be great.
We
From
gotta figure
here?
out- Look, the first problem we need to solve is our positioning. So, looking around,
So I can see the path up, right?
You can see like curls up and around to the left.
As soon as we start on that path, he will notice us.
You could.
It's pretty
perhaps,
open on the path. It's just open rock.
You could perhaps.
What? Just say it.
You could perhaps try and seduce him and bring him into the. Come to the woods with me for a romp.
This is going back to our sexy baby holding a bag of gold, and that one also didn't seem.
We didn't use the sexy baby plan. Perhaps
to
we
the
should have.
woods with me for a romp.
There
How
is-
suspicious is it? I don't know very much, Erland, but I know if someone asks me to come to the woods with them for a romp, I'm getting murdered. So, please, why don't we...
Then Graven's plan's best.
No,
Did we see him have like a crossbow or anything?
He was hard to see.
Okay.
If he had a way, you only saw the top of his head there.
Look.
From neck up.
What we don't want to have happen is to have one of us up there and have it take a minute to get all the way up to you
How
if
about
you're
this?
stuck.
As we're talking,
What
do I
if-
hear anything from up there?
No.
What if I take off my armor, leave my bag here, I carry you up there as though you are injured,
Oh, okay.
and I'm looking for help, and you and I, at the same time, will give you a squeeze or a signal, and we'll both attack him.
You've got to take off all your stuff. You don't
Yes.
want, you know.
Are you comfortable maybe not being able to retrieve that stuff until after all of this is over?
Could I conceivably carry his stuff?
My bag.
Not his bag, but his like armor and shield.
You could
Like a
drag it
fucking
with
caddy.
you. You're gonna have, if you like, and mechanically, if you like entered combat, you'd be encumbered, so you'd have like your speed would be effectively halved. I think it would.
It's halved.
Yeah, I think so.
Look, what we have to decide here is if the element of
Unless you
surprise
dropped it, obviously.
is worth us splitting up and being without our armor.
I mean, the alternative is the four of us start up this
rush out
path
there.
and trigger the alarm, and we have everyone in this camp upon us by the time we get to the top.
Or, alternatively, as loud as it might be, I can go up there first while you guys run up behind me.
Again, alerting everyone to our presence immediately, and they're all on top of us before we
Yes,
reach the
but
top.
it would at least give you time to get all the way up to the top before they start firing at you. It would buy a bit of time, probably about as much time as you would buy taking
Would-
off all your armor.
Perhaps I am not armored at all. What if I went up and pretended I was
You
lost?
carried her up.
Perhaps she's not armored either, but I'm not armored at all. I can conceal my nunchaku. People have traveling bags. They have no idea what's inside of it. I could say we're lost.
Well,
My
I'm
friend is
worried
hurt.
about-
As soon as you
And
get to
then
the
when
top
I get
and
close,
and
I
get
can
his
try and stun him.
As soon as you get to the top and get his attention, Safira and I can start to.
Yes,
And
I
I
could. Let me try
suppose-
and stun him first.
Also, if something happens and something does go wrong, then I can fling myself up there after the fact.
Yeah, I don't
After we've
think
already-
getting you to bridge a gap is going to be an issue no matter what.
Right.
You have to have a target, yes?
Yeah.
Standing right here, you have nothing.
No, that's
You'd
what I'm
have to
saying.
get
I have
out.
to run out into the open. So I'll have to. This is what I'm worried about. Is the only one of us who can realistically run out into the open and get immediately up there is me.
Right. So that is why you should not be the one who proceeds first.
Yeah.
No, sure, but what I'm saying is,
You can be the
after
backup
you're up
most
there,
quickly.
I can run out pretty quick, get a shot at him.
That's
and,
only if the stun doesn't work. If the stun works, we can just toss him over the edge and then have at him.
And right now, you're doing this alone, is the idea.
Or with Orba, which is more believable. Someone saying, "I'm lost and I need a place to sleep."
carrying someone.
I
I
think carrying
might be
someone is more-
believable.
Yes,
All right.
if you are up for it.
Can you put on something that makes you, I don't know,
How does we know that mage armor has just a little kind of optical shimmer to it? What about distort mage armor? How has that looked on me? When
I mean, again, like a very light. You would not be able to see that from a distance. Almost
But up
definitely
close.
not. Yeah, as soon as you got, and again, if he was looking like closely, like yeah, it would
Okay.
be a little shimmer. But
it would take no time for me to have my defenses up, so I think I go without it. Or else I'll be seen.
Alright, let's hope they don't shoot you.
Sure.
I'm gonna kind of like be waiting right at the corner with like kind of pull Graven close to me.
Are you ready?
We don't have to do anything yet.
No,
It's
we
going
have
to
to
take
be
them a while
ready
to
to
get up there.
run.
Yes.
When they get
Only
up there.
start shooting him when he makes some noise.
Alright.
Do you have any of that coagulated blood from the cockatrice?
did you keep?
Yeah, I guess we. Sure. Yeah, I can say I held on to that.
Sure.
Can I like cover my face in it and stuff to just kind of
Yeah,
gross
yeah.
me
Oh,
up
fuck
a bit?
yeah.
It's pretty nasty.
It has no risk of like turning her to stone, does it?
No.
Okay.
It's quite kind of thick and coagulated because of the way you kind of shook it up. So it's like almost like these pustules on your skin.
I want
It's
to put it
thick
like on my
feeling.
like neck, like
Yeah,
really
sure.
like visible parts.
All right, I'm gonna. All right.
Let's go.
You do so. What are you leaving behind, if anything?
I'm not leaving anything behind.
Okay.
Like you can't. If I'm carrying a travel bag, you can't be like, "There's dangerous shit in there."
No, but you have a weapon on you.
Can I put my nunchaku in my?
You can put it in your bag, but then you will have to take an action to get it out if you.
In my
got it.
cloak, it can be seen.
Not maybe necessarily, but if someone had a.
Can you use her to cover it?
If someone was looking at you very carefully, they might see an outline of a weapon, like of something under your robes, which would look.
Okay,
they
that's
might
fine.
not even know what it is,
I'll
but they can.
I'll
see
put my nunchaku in my bag to be safe.
it. Okay.
Yeah, I
only
would say the
but one plus
bags
six.
were the reasons that those people got stopped and searched.
I'm fine with them coming to search me.
Okay.
All I need to do is hit him.
Okay.
Very
Strike
confident.
true.
I like the
Strike true.
confidence.
Nothing looks. Orba gave her dagger to that gal, so there's like nothing on her that's
I don't think so.
aggressive looking. Okay.
Just a bunch of gold.
So I'm carrying Orba like this,
Okay.
the road.
and I'm gonna
jingles.
start making my way out.
All right.
making your way.
I stop.
All right. You guys start to walk. It takes a moment, kind of moving
walking
forward, before you even
Faces
kind
are
of
passing.
come out from under the
you're home.
overpass here. Orba, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Why do you keep making us do those?
To
yeah,
see.
Matthew, unfair.
15.
Oh,
15.
Just kidding. Totally
So
fair.
because Erland's kind of carrying you in that way, you're kind of draped over and you're sort of play acting a little bit of
Oh
the
yeah,
injury.
best performance.
And your sort of eyes drift down to the ground, and just before you kind of get out from underneath the overhang, you see a very thin strand of something that just sort of catches your eye, like the glint
Oh,
of
no.
just a little bit of light. And at first, the first thought in your mind is like tripwire, like
Yeah.
some kind of tripwire, but it's actually like hanging kind of loose on the ground. Like it's just kind of, it looks like it's off to the side as if it was kind of discarded. And it looks silver, like a fine piece of silver wire.
Erland, stop.
Give me a stealth check.
Shit.
Come on.
Both of us.
Shit.
are
Fuck
great,
yeah.
great.
Hi. 21.
Great. No, he was the
Sorry.
one walking. So Erland kind of stops, and you hear a little just crunch beneath your feet, and then you pull back. You look up, and you're still sort of just below the lip of the overhang. There.
Okay. Do you see that wire?
I do now. I do now.
Yes.
I do
Once he
now.
points it out, you can see.
I believe that's the remnants of the alarm spell. Do you remember? Back in the Vikapora, in the undergrounds, when we were fighting the ghosts, there was an alarm spell.
Yes.
If you enter this area, it's going to trigger some kind of an alarm and alert our presence. So,
Wait, so does that mean it's been used already?
it means that there is an alarm spell as we're about to cross it. We're about to enter this
Did I
alarm spell.
pass one before? If I look back, do I see anything with the spyglass?
Not that you can see there on the ground.
Hold on, let me just see how alarm works. I think it's just if you set an alarm against someone intrusion, choose a window or an area. Until the spell ends, the alarm alerts you whenever somebody touches or enters the warded area. Okay.
So it's not. So you can't. It's not like if you. It's not like a tripwire where you can't. You can't like climb over it or anything. You have to go around it. But
You can climb over it, but
You can go up and above it, but
yeah.
yeah.
Like it doesn't extend infinitely upward.
Yeah. So I don't know who's going to get alerted by this.
Well, yes, now this plan's shot to shit then. Because if we climb over it, he'll say, how did you avoid the alarm spell?
Right, and if we climbed through it, there
Then-
might be more than that
Yes.
guy who gets alerted by it.
Shit.
Well, then.
I'm gonna put Orba down and walk back to the group. Alarm spell. There's an alarm spell.
Fuck.
Well, then we're out of options. We have to either run in,
Climb.
or try to come around.
Climb. I can try and climb.
I can try and climb.
Can I not just shoot myself up there?
No, you will make noise.
I know, but what?
And
the
you will make
alarm's
noise
turning.
climbing.
Maybe not. She will definitely make noise if you become a beowulf.
I can try to be quiet.
Do we have...
Can I try to be quiet doing that transition?
You
or
can
no?
purposely not make noise when you like you can
Yeah.
keep yourself from roaring or howling. The issue is
I will
when the
land.
guy gets hit by the bow or the
Yeah.
creature appears, like
He's gonna
he
score.
will make noise almost certainly. You know what I mean? Like he'll yelp or cry out.
The only way to do this without any sort of magic is to have someone quietly climb and dispatch him quietly. And I think I'm the only one who can do
What I'm
that.
trying to say is, I think that you trying to get up there quietly is going to be worse than you're going to have to try to hit him quietly too. He's going to make sound when you attack him.
Not when I
We
hit
need
him.
to we need to make a decision or we turn around.
Let
can't come
me
up with it.
climb. If he hears me, then shoot him and become a beowulf.
Fine.
But I'm falling back then. So can I fall back then to the side of the thing where I know the alarm spell isn't, where we walked through on the first
yeah, where you guys
side?
came through.
I'm basically waiting there I'm holding there until I hear anything that the
Looking
guy
up.
says or the alarm spell goes off to take 20 feet of movement so that I can get a shot at him.
Okay, yeah. So you would definitely need to get like, yeah. So if you're
So
here,
I'm trying to maintain cover there, but be ready to be.
right.
can
So
be
if you
your
backed
s-
up a little further, you might be able to see the top of his head.
I
there.
can be your spotter. If you give me the spy blast back, I can be your spotter if he seems to be moving or alerting anyone.
Right.
Help me with the first step.
Yes.
I'm gonna use like Graven's knee to start climbing.
Give me an athletics check with advantage.
Athletics? I always want it to be acrobatic. What if I do it in an acrobatic way?
As he's climbing,
Oh,
do I
215.
notice anything wrong with his hands?
16.
You don't see that. Sort of in the.
Sneaky.
Oh, we all kind of have bandages.
He has
and
his
stuff.
hands out. I just want to know if his
Oh, now
hands
I'm
big.
just covered in this shit.
I go like this, and
you
you
get
see.
up to this first
Oh my God,
platform
yeah, now you're just
here
gross.
very quietly.
Those are
Everyone
bushes,
knows
not
that-
trees?
Those are bushes, not trees.
Shit.
So that's the first platform that you get to.
As soon as he's away from me, I'll kind of quietly get back to where I can
Watch
see.
Erland kind of pull himself up onto that rock. Wait. Give me a stealth check as well.
So many fucking checks. Okay,
That's what
okay,
I was trying to
dirty 20.
say, is I don't have to do any checks.
No,
Yeah, I
you
know,
see
but you
nothing
would
in the
instantly
spyglass.
know,
No
'cause there's no
indication.
No
of
movement,
movement.
no other people.
I mean, again, you still see sometimes his head
Yeah,
kind of
he's
drifts
just kinda
off
looking
here and there, but no sudden change in his behavior.
and it looks like he's looking at that path.
It does,
like,
yes. It looks
yeah.
like he's looking the other way. Yep.
Okay, now I'm climbing plants here and shit, right?
This climb is a little easier because you can grab onto it. Just might
Okay,
also
great.
risk. You can try and climb the rock, which is more difficult but potentially quieter because there aren't branches. Or the easier climb that might make more noise. The stealth check would be harder because of the.
Let me try this first. I'm gonna grab onto one of the plants with this hand, left
Okay.
hand, where the is potentially a problem,
Okay.
and see
Problem hands.
You are
see if I can't focus my energy and connect with the plants in a way that they'll maybe move a little bit for me as I go. Do you know what I mean? Because if I have like moss coming out, I want to see if they can like. So my moving through it's perhaps more like water than thick branches.
Give me a nature check.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh.
That's
natural
not
one.
gonna happen.
Natural one.
Oh my God, I'm.
I mean,
like,
you
how many
touch
is
it
that
and
bed?
it doesn't seem there doesn't seem to be any effect
Someone in the chat
whatsoever
tell
after touching it.
That bush just went.
My stealth is higher than my acrobatics. I'm still
Screw
going
you.
through the plants.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm still gonna
Give me first an athletics check. Pull yourself through the plants.
14.
14, and give me a stealth check.
Come on. Come on, come on. Fuck.
14 as well.
There's just no avoiding just a little bit of like branches rustling as you're ducking under one. One kind of passes over. One kind of gets caught on your robe for a second and looks like it's about to kind of snap, and you delicately grab it, put it back.
Am I anywhere near a fucking tree at this point?
I mean, these are all
see-
bushes
Oh,
here, so
fuck,
you're
and, then
climbing.
and no matter what, I mean, there's no trees close
No,
to
they're
him.
Pushing up even
I guess
further.
there's a
Give me a
tree right
perception
there.
check in your glass. There you go.
Oh jeez.
Okay.
18.
18. So you're seeing kind of the back of his head.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop as soon as I hear myself making some noise.
Can I see Erland? Like,
You know where he is because you've been kind of tracing his movement.
If I look down like this, can I see Graven?
I'll just like put a hand up like
I'll
that.
get way low and try and get trees on top of me.
It seemed like the guy was sitting because now you kind of
no.
watch him rise,
And getting close isn't bad to me.
start to walk out just a little bit.
Okay, I'm not moving and I'm trying to hide myself in the trees here.
Give me a stealth check.
I'll give a.
Fuck yeah.
22.
22.
I'll give in Erland's direction. I'll give like a
Oh, cool.
as though
Guy
points
comes
where he
out,
was.
and now that he's standing, you can see that he's holding a crossbow. He sort of is moving it back and forth.
And I'm gonna keep trying with these signals. I'll make the motion of somebody who we've seen prep a crossbow.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll make a
Loading.
Crank, yeah.
I'll make a crank.
Yeah.
22.
He takes a couple more steps forward.
I'm just waiting if I hear footsteps.
I'm still pointing where he's at.
And then he kind of puts the crossbow on his shoulder. Turns back a little bit. Starts to look over to the other side.
If I hear him moving away, I'm gonna move a little bit more.
Give me a stealth check.
Come on, motherfucker. 24.
There we go. Come on.
You get up to the lip of this
Come
rock
on.
here,
There we
basically.
go.
So now you can certainly clearly
Oh,
see him
so-
there.
come on.
sort of
Okay, do I see
wandering.
anyone else now towards the fortress?
Give me a perception check. That's a really difficult check. You're looking through a lot.
13.
Yeah, nobody else that you can
Okay.
see. Yeah.
Is he moving over there?
Yep. He looks like he's kind of drifting over in that
Can
direction. Crossbow up on his shoulder.
Quickly and quietly get to him. I'm 45 feet away, I think.
You're 30 feet away.
Fuck
from
yeah.
him.
Fuck yeah.
You can.
I would like to do that, please, Matthew.
Give me a stealth check.
16.
16.
Seems all right.
Give me a
Please.
Oh, come on.
19 to hit.
double hit. Roll for damage.
Don't you have to do the
Yes.
Hold on,
yes,
hold on,
do a few
everything's
other
fine, hold on.
things.
God.
10 bludgeoning damage. He needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. 11.
He fails.
What is it?
He's stunning strike. He's done. He's done.
Yes.
Now that I'm up here, can I take a quick look over my shoulder, see if I see anyone?
Over your shoulder, like
Towards the fort?
Give me a perception check.
And I can't see them anymore.
18.
18. So with a couple, and you sort of grab him to keep him from falling, and you look over toward the fort where like there's one guy who's like eating like a bowl of soup or something. He's like further in here. So
Oh
he's
my
like,
god.
There's like one guy.
Oh my god. He's
like-
having his morning soup,
Yeah,
and
kind
we
of
just
even
come
further
in.
than that. Like
Oh,
up
that's
here
great.
on the staircase.
Okay, okay,
Come on.
okay.
Because you're looking all the way through, kind of here, and then as he kind of passes by, it looks like someone comes down from, like further down the stairs, and the two of them kind of have a brief kind of exchange.
Yes.
Those are the only two that you can see because you're looking like through the
Okay,
the things. Here.
how high up are we right now?
Like 100 feet off the ground.
Oh Jesus.
Can you get him off? How quickly?
Remind me damage for 100 feet. How many d6? would that
1d6
be?
per 10 feet you fall.
Don't throw him on top of your fucking alarm spell.
So that would be
Yeah, throw him
a
some
maximum of 1d100. So it'd be maximum of 60 if you rolled really well.
Maximum of 60.
Okay, I'm at least first. I'm going to take my second attack.
Okay.
Because I have a multi-attack, so I'm
Yep.
going to take my second attack here.
I will say, it's not noiseless to make attacks, so you certainly can. I'm not saying it makes a lot of noise, but you have to weigh that.
What would make more noise, me hitting him with a nunchaku or me throwing him 100 feet down?
Probably throwing him while he's paralyzed and can't like yell. Throwing him would make less noise. I mean, because the noise would be 100 and
100
200
feet
feet
away.
away
Is
from those
the
people.
alarm spell directly?
Throw him the other
It's that way.
on
Great.
the other side. Yeah.
Okay, I am going to try and grab him and
You do
toss
so.
him off.
So you
this
grab
way.
him. Your movement is halved while you're carrying him. So that's 20 feet of movement to take him over here. I mean, he automatically fails any
Great.
saving throw
and I'm
against it.
tossing him off.
And he's holding the crossbow. He's holding the crossbow, and as you're pulling him, he just
this is sad. Oh, I hate this.
Oh.
and you can tell he's trying to like move his arms to get himself in a position, and you just watch
Oh
him.
my god.
Oh,
As he's falling,
buddy.
can we target him?
Yes, if you wish to.
I'll try to toll the dead on him as
Okay.
he falls.
Just,
Oh my god.
after I throw him at, just in case, because people are
Just
looking, I
making
want to get myself
sure.
behind that pillar so no one can see me.
Okay. Okay. So I'm
take,
gonna
like,
toss him down there.
Oh,
Erland's gonna get
all right.
here.
Let's not think. Let's.
Erland,
let's
why
push
don't you
that
roll the
feeling
damage
down.
here for me?
Don't
That was
like that.
100. It was
No.
called 100 feet.
So that's how many?
10d6.
Give me the d6s. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't give him yours.
5,
Fine.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 d6.
I've never
You
rolled
need,
this
you
much.
need like a fresh tray. Get all that other shit.
Fresh
Like,
tray.
well, he's got too much shit there.
Here,
that
maybe-
new tray
Oh,
smell.
for the
Come on.
podcast.
Keep it.
So many times.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
See a couple ones over there.
There are
A shocking number of ones.
3 ones.
2.
Okay, we're gonna someone start counting here. So we got 1, 2,
Fucking
3.
count it.
3. Hold on, everyone. 5, 10, 15, 20, 24, 28, 32 damage.
32 damage.
It's not good.
And yeah, do we get our tolls?
Yep.
Or our
Yep, go
spells
ahead.
in?
So wisdom
So
save.
wisdom
for the
save.
full.
Not great for that amount of height.
11.
That'll fail.
And
So you took damage up there,
Yep.
and you might.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna do chill touch.
And the
Okay.
and the thing.
Go ahead and
Oh
make
wait.
yes.
Oh my gosh. No, I'm Reaper. What am I doing?
Are you shooting them?
You
Yeah,
can
I'll do
also
another
toll.
toll.
Yeah, I guess.
Go ahead and make the attack. It's with advantage. He's stunned. Actually, I'm gonna call that a straight shot because
falling
he's falling
through
through
the
midair.
Yeah.
But not impossible.
Oh my god.
8 necrotic.
8 necrotic.
32, so it's 40 total
22.
to hit.
That will hit.
Yeah, I thought
Okay,
it
so he's up to 50 from
you get-
Gravens
Yeah,
and
I
the
know.
fall.
You can toll the dead
Yeah,
on
yeah,
too,
I'm like-
right?
That's 10 piercing.
10 piercing damage with Colossus Slayer as well.
I feel guilty.
Don't.
Oh my god. 17 piercing.
17 piercing damage. Okay, and Orba.
Well, rest in peace, little friend. I'm so sorry we had to murder you.
14.
Fails.
Fails.
It's almost done until the end of my next turn.
Yeah, this poor guy. Imagine getting stunned and then this wrecked.
That's another one.
Wowie!
He's like conscious for all of this shit.
7.
I hate it. I don't want to think about it.
Again, pushing that way down.
Is he dead?
Not
Yeah,
quite as bad.
dead.
Yeah.
So it makes kind of a Erland from up above. You can hear like a.
I'm gonna quickly kind of go up to him, or
we
yeah,
put
help
him
you.
under the thing?
Does he
Yeah.
have a helmet on?
Yes, he had a helmet.
Yeah,
on.
Would
Take
that
it.
fit my head?
Uncomfortably, yes.
I'll just.
Well, if it fit my head, if as long as it
I
fits
just
here.
Yes.
throw it on her
Uh,
head for
I'll
now.
put it on my
Continue
head.
to drag. Does he have any other
that encumber
maybe
me?
shawl, anything just like very simple that he's wearing?
He's wearing like a very simple robe over his armor.
Okay.
Very similar to the bandits that you fought before who had a black robe over their armor.
Yeah.
Except it's different. It's actually kind of a dark, very, very dark blue color. Almost as if denoting a different group.
band. Okay.
But so you notice that. Otherwise he doesn't have, he has this crossbow.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Did we go to the wrong fort?
No.
Sorry, wrong
I'm gonna
number.
try to
Who
take
dis?
that off of him.
The robe.
The robe,
Sure,
yeah.
you do so.
I'm gonna throw.
Wrong number. Who dis?
Guys,
It's the wrong fort!
no, it's not.
You take the robe.
I
and-
take the robe.
Yep.
Safira,
You draping it over Safira's
I'm gonna
armor.
put the robe over you so that you have
You've
his,
got his helmet.
I have the
His
big-
helmet's a little
I
dented.
have the wolf belt though. There's no way to conceal
You could
that.
take off that cloak. You could take off your cloak.
I'm just saying it like at
I'm not gonna click.
at
take it
a
off.
moment's notice. You look like one of
Okay.
them.
Okay.
For now.
Okay.
You can shed it later if you want.
Okay.
And then
How are we gonna get up? Are we
do we
supposed to
climb up?
climb?
Do we? I look up, and I'm gonna make it.
Erland's standing there. I just want to do a quick little check, see what those two guys are doing far away.
No other motion that you can
They're
do, like,
so far away that them climbing up seems pretty safe, right?
I mean,
Like, as long as someone
as long
doesn't...
as someone doesn't fall or something and
Right.
make like a bunch of noise.
all right. Who's climbing first?
I'll go first.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna start climbing up.
All right, give me.
I'll
Are you
go
guys
help.
all climbing?
Not no. What?
Okay,
I'm gonna help
athletics
her
check with
just to
advantage.
start.
Okay.
With advantage,
With advantage.
because that was bad. Oh my god, mother... Fuck today!
5.
5. As Safira starts to climb, she's able to get up to that platform that Erland got up to, but Erland can hear. First, there's like a one rock that
Oh
kind
my
of,
god.
and you see that guy that was kind of eating.
I'm gonna...
I'm holding. I'll hold there for a second. And I'm kind of putting a hand down to Orba and Graven to like let them know to hold as well.
Yeah. Can see you holding.
Rex! You hear a call out.
No.
Are you making a noise loud enough for him to hear? Give me a deception.
I said just like the Broken Crown outpost.
Hey.
Deception check 16. 16.
16. Fucking lazy. Get up off your ass, eh?
I'm not moving. I'm just gonna make a getting up off my ass sound.
coming to relieve you in just a minute, eh? You hear him.
Poor Rex.
Footsteps.
Rip Rex.
Hey, that's 10 rounds.
That's 10 rounds.
And then
I'm gonna try again.
Give me a athletics check.
be better this
I
time.
am gonna
I can't help
try.
her again this time.
No,
can I?
no.
Nope.
What did I say about being better this time?
So sorry for.
Moving through the branches.
Why can't this be stealth?
Rex, you loud! I'm coming.
I'm gonna tell Safira to wait. I'm writing an Nunchaku action.
And
for
you
when he
hear
gets
some
close.
like
Oh shit! Fuck! Motherfuck!
Some footsteps getting closer.
Writing the Nunchaku for when he gets within 5 feet of me.
anything else in this time? You hear footsteps are getting closer and
I'm
closer to
holding.
the exit of
I'm
this.
holding.
What can you even see from where you are?
I can't see anything. I can't do. The only person who can do anything right now is Erland.
No, Safira's kind of in the bushes there. Footsteps getting closer. Anything else?
I'm still
Hear sounds?
nowhere near.
Are you guys like attempting to climb? What are you doing during this time?
I'll try to get to that bottom.
Okay, give me an athletics check. Orba, are you following?
I guess I'm alert while he's there.
Natural 20.
Oh, that's so hot right now.
Raven
Oh,
quickly
man.
scales and gets up. Severe, you can
Dang,
hear him kind of quickly.
What
getting-
am I
My
making?
dice
Athletics
right now. Taking this one out of jail. We're gonna see if these do better.
14.
14, okay. All of you slowly working your way up, and this guy gets a little further, and he gets out to the edge. And he immediately, as he sounds like he's getting close, you can kind of gauge how far he is. We'll say you can kind of gauge these maybe 30 feet away. He stops.
I'm going now.
You're going now. That's where we're gonna stop.
Guys, what if it's the wrong camp?
It's the wrong camp. It's not here.
Okay. There's a case to be made that they have info about another bandit's
Oh
camp.
my god. If we
That's
have to
true.
raid-
But where is it?
Somewhere else that you can't see with your eyes, which is a lot of things.
Oh my god.
That is where we're going to pick up
Holy
next
shit.
week as we try and break our way into this bandit camp, possibly about to be seen.
No.
Oh my goody goodness.
Only by him.
I one person.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. A lot of excitement. Cockatrice fight. We're gonna end here and be maybe ready to grab another fight as soon as we dive in next week.
At least we had a rest this time.
Oh baby.
Yes, fully rested, ready to
that.
go. And everybody else is slowly working their way kind of up through the greenery here.
Everyone, get your suggestions in about my spells before we go to sleep.
I didn't say a goddamn thing.
I said nothing.
Do you at least have
It was
Revivify
all
this time?
him.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Because I did say that before you went to sleep.
Yes, I have revealed.
Yes. Just in case. Just
So more in store, and after you guys hopefully successfully raid this camp, someone may be waiting back. No, not sure what Barbara's kind of up to there.
Barbara sucks.
Oh,
I'm just gonna go back there and absolutely destroy that orphan in his book. Sorry, bro.
Don't worry, we got the
Sorry.
antidote.
Don't worry, we got it. Boof. We're not giving it to him though. That's the part we didn't tell you.
good news, kind of a good news, bad news.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was able to be on the scene so quickly.
Because I was
Because I was in there. Thank you guys so much. We hope you enjoyed the show. We're gonna pick it up. More excitement here in the peninsula here. Another day closer to the Isthmus of Rikra.
That may have been
Pockets.
the worst evening of rolling we've ever had.
I can't wait for the stats.
That was fucking
Many.
That was unbelievable.
That was-
I myself rolled 3 ones, I think.
awful.
It was
Alone.
very
How
rough.
many ones do you guys
I mean, damage
I had
rolls that are
some
ones
great-
are better than failing a
Yeah.
check with a one.
No. I mean, I
Oh,
rolled
no, I-
3 checks that were ones.
Not ones.
I think we all definitely had at least one.
I had
some of
Definitely.
multiple.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Oh yeah.
At least the mini eggs are good.
Oh my god.
At least the Cadbury mini eggs.
Cadbury mini eggs,
Coming
baby.
in.
Cockatrice eggs.
Come
Cadbury
and
cockatrice
join us in the
eggs.
Discord.
Yes,
Pokodoko
please
should be
do.
manning a little channel for spoiler safe. I almost did command Pokodoko in the chat.
Kind of. It is.
No,
kind of
Discord.
I command you.
Discord. There's gonna be a part of the channel where you can just talk about the episode. No worries about spoilers and stuff. Also, just like join the channel. So, it's a really nice, cute place. Any other thoughts before we leave?
I think that's it. Thank you guys so much.
Oh wait,
We'll
You need a bit.
Oh,
say,
I
do you
gotta
not have-
say the things. I'm so stupid.
Quit being a ditz and read
I
the
was
bits.
so ready.
You were very. The new
Don't
system.
worry, I'll
is-
murder him
We're getting
later.
used to the new.
I have a new system and new responsibilities. Okay, give me 1 second while I scroll back to things. Here we go. Oh, right. Okay, Bronze Fire resubscribed, and then Jack Rubber Power gifted a sub. Thank you all so
Hey.
very much. Your presence is a gift.
Yay.
Thank you guys
There's already
so
some
much
good
support.
fan
Means a lot.
art in the Discord of tonight
God,
that?
stop.
of Raven's barbecued chicken.
Let's do it.
That is Spider Wrangler.
Oh,
very
thank
Thank you,
you.
Spider Wrangler.
Very silly.
Already.
All right, everybody. Have a
Oh,
wonderful week. We'll see you next Sunday,
Thank
same
you,
time,
guys.
doing the thing.
Same bat time.
Bye, everybody.
Same bat things.
Goodbye.